The best places to work in Baton Rouge. Local trendsetters who are committed to your career growth. GuaranteeMedia.com. An equal opportunity employer. GuaranteeMedia.com.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Friday, October 3rd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 86. In hour one of today's show, we'll talk some New Orleans Saints, New York Giants as they are set to face off this Sunday in New Orleans. And we'll preview some of the top matchups coming up in Week 6 of college football. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from Rouse's Markets on Burbank and Lee, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Come in, if you dare.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Aren't you scared? Live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Yo, and welcome in to OTB here live on location at Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. It is another Football Friday show here. Jake and Flynn here, Alondra and Tay in studio.
Was it Football Friday?
I got to go to a football game tonight. I call that Football Friday.
Let's call it Bye Week Friday.
It's bye week tomorrow. Tonight, we got great high school football. I'm sure there's some colleges playing games. So, yeah, it's Football Friday.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
So where's the game at tonight?
I have to travel to St. Paul's, so in Covington, Louisiana. Watch a little U-High in St. Paul's.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I got a big-time game tonight. We're going to the Dunham game because my second grader is performing at halftime. No big deal.
Yeah,
no big
okay.
deal. Little dance routine, cheer routine. We're fired up.
Who's Dunham playing?
Yep.
I hadn't heard it yet, but they good this year?
Yes. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Pretty salty?
Yeah, pretty salty. Good fan base.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. So
I'll look it up.
Look forward to that. I'm sure the chat's probably already told us. We do have a lot of games to get to. Got a lot of previewing some of the games in college football. Preview the Saints and Giants certainly one last time. Had a really good NFL game last night.
Yep.
I mean, it went down to the final play in overtime. It was 4th and 1. The Rams are going to try to extend the drive, try to get into the end zone. The 49ers had already kicked a field goal in overtime. So a field goal ties it, and the game probably ends in another tie, just like we saw. Was that Sunday night or Monday when the Packers and the Cowboys?
It was a Sunday night. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we saw a tie in that primetime game. Looks like we were headed for another tie, but McVay decides to go for the 4th down conversion to try to score there, and San Francisco stuffs them.
Stuffed them.
Right there. Really well played. We're watching it right here. I almost said in studio at Rouse's, but that's quite the decision to go for it right there.
I mean, I love the decision to go for it.
They lined up.
Yeah.
And then tried to draw San Francisco off sides with a hard count, and then they called a timeout, and I was like, oh, they're going to kick a field goal. And they come back out.
Yeah.
That was a little surprising. I guess they just wanted to see how San Francisco would handle it.
Yeah, I guess so. And then they go out, and it also gives you a little time to think of, what your decision is as a head coach. Like, it's, as much as people want to think that everybody's got the exact right decision at a split second, sometimes you call plays like that just to gather your thoughts a little bit and, try to, talk to your assistant coaches, try to talk to people, what do we want to do here, what's everybody thinking. But, nobody wants to end in a tie. You're 4th and 1. It's in their territory. Yeah, I think it's the right move. I think Sean McVay, after the game in the press conference, said he was sick about the play call.
Yeah.
but not really the decision. He was like, I put my guys in a bad spot. So, taking a lot of accountability. It was a head coach's matchup yesterday. Those two coaches are great. They're young. They're great. They're innovative. They know how to lead a team. And that job Kyle Shanahan is doing is unbelievable. He goes into the game yesterday without a starting quarterback. Brock Purdy's out. George Kittle's out. His top 3 pass catching, including Brandon Ayuk, Ricky Pearsall, Nick Bosa is out. Like, these guys have just lost pieces and pieces and pieces, and they're playing a Rams team that is dangerous.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Now, the Rams made some big mistakes yesterday. They had 2 big turnovers in Niners territory. And again, the block kick popped up yesterday. They had a block, a PAT blocked yesterday, and of course the game ended in a tie. Like, what is happening with these blocks? I don't know, but they go out and Mac Jones. Questions got to be asked. Is Mac Jones really good?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think he completed his first 6 or 7 passes of the game, moving the ball. They scored on their first 2 possessions. I know he benefits. Everybody benefits from a good play caller, good scheme, good coach, of course. But Mac Jones looked the part.
Yeah.
And who's this receiver I was telling you about yesterday? I said, hey, you ever heard of Kendrick Bourne? It's like, maybe. Well, he had 10 receptions for 142 yesterday for the Niners. So they are just finding guys to plug and play. And, it just shows you what can happen when you get a group of men that are professional football players. You play with a lot of energy. You have a good game plan. You have good play calls. Really, in the NFL, anybody could beat anybody on any given Sunday.
I mean,
they even made a movie about it. Any given Sunday. Yep.
You're right about San Francisco in the roster. I'm watching that game last night, and defensively, I'm like, oh, man. I know Winters, the linebacker, only because, I covered TCU when he was at there, his last year there. And I know Fred Warner, that's it.
Yep.
It was a bunch of guys that nobody had ever heard of. And so
on offense, for sure, you got McCaffrey. Yes. That's the only last name anybody knows.
To go on the road. Now, look, San Francisco had half the building because that's just how it is when you play the 49ers. But go on the road and to get a win like that. And now San Francisco with that roster is 4-1.
Yeah. It's pretty unprecedented for sure what they're doing right now. You got to think the wheels are going to fall off at some point for them. It's got to catch up to them. I think they had even 2 more guys get hurt yesterday during the game or get taken off the field.
Oh, cool.
But no, great. No, for sure. But look, until somebody goes out there and starts whipping them, man, they're just finding ways to win. And hey, guess what? While they're winning these games, those other guys are getting healthy. So they're going to get plugged back in. But yeah, really impressive what they're doing.
Mac Jones, too, what he's been able to do, like you mentioned, it's like a resurgence for him.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to get with Shanahan because he was, he had a good year in New England, his rookie year, and then it all went to hell. But New England as a franchise did. He goes to Jacksonville. You see him a couple times here and there, and then he goes to San Francisco. He looked like he was on the path to be a career backup.
Yep.
But I don't know.
I mean, a career backup, there was points in time that he just looked flat bad.
Yeah.
Path out of the league.
Yeah.
But I guess at that point in time, nobody could have been good for the Patriots. They were that bad during that time. But he goes out there, and I guess you could say outduels Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, hey, guess what? Still has his fastball.
Yeah.
That dude is so talented, so good, one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And, I would venture to say one of the top quarterbacks to ever play. We're not saying 5 or anything, but, just from a longevity standpoint, just being ultra efficient. He goes out, he's 30 of 47 last night, 389, 3 tutters. Sacked 1 time, which is pretty good for an old guy.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Getting him down 1 time. But Mac Jones, 33 of 49, 342, 2 tuds. Very exciting game, although I got to admit, hey, hand in the air. I didn't watch a lot of the game last night. I was not a sports guy last night, guys. I want y'all to know. My wife and I, we've been locked in.
Yeah.
We've been locked into Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. And usually a Thursday night's going to be a sports night, but Wednesday night we got thrown on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Okay, the end of the episode. Well, last night, the dead versus the living.
A cliffhanger in a series that you've already watched fully.
Yes. But didn't really remember what happened, not all the details. So, it was the living versus the dead.
Yeah.
Night King came down, stormed Winterfell. Had to watch that. I was locked in.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. Intense. You talk about intensity. Once
I
that
don't
was over.
don't want to spoil it for anybody.
No, it's been a few years.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations has run out on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arya got him. Got him.
I mean, you straight said it.
Got him.
I guess you're right, man. It's been at least 5 years.
It's been at least 5 years.
Yeah. So if you hadn't seen it, you're probably not going to watch it.
I think half decade.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good benchmark for
half decade.
Hey, I'm going to spoil it.
Yeah.
And it's not on me; it's on you.
It is on you.
Yeah, I feel that.
Taylor.
Oh, Tate. Well, he said he's tried to watch it and hasn't finished it.
Well, that's on him.
No, I wholeheartly agree with you. So, great game in the NFL last night. San Francisco ends up beating LA 26-23. Now San Francisco 4-1 on the season, which is remarkable with that roster.
Hold on, I don't know. Why are people saying that was the worst episode in the series? Because it was so dark? Okay, I do remember being the first time. I do remember being too dark. But guess what? I knew that going into it. Set my TV to dynamic mode, and I made it on cool setting. I could see every detail. Not a big deal. Go back and rewatch it. It's incredible. Great set.
Like actually dark, not like dark like it's just a lot of messed up stuff.
No, I remember I remember watching it for the first time. Like I couldn't see the episode, and I was like, "This is trash. This is a bad decision." But then last night, guess what? I was ready for it. Put the cool temperature on the screen.
Yeah.
And then I changed the setting to dynamic mode. Clear as day.
So you've only got, a couple more episodes left?
I guess so. I don't know. Feel like it should have ended there.
Well, the ending probably shouldn't have happened. So.
Well, I don't know, man. Bran Stark's just bringing no juice to me right now.
All right. On that note, let's take our first break. Again, a lot to get to. We'll preview Saints and Giants. Going to go across the college landscape. We've got What's the Ticket, all the things that we do. On a Football Friday, we are live from Rouse's. Stay locked in here to OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com. That is the website for Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's leading copier and printer source in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, and in Lafayette. They are proud partners of the Saints, the Pelicans, LSU, the Ragin' Cajuns, right? And those universities, those teams put themselves with GCOP because they know who they are, they know what they do, they know what they're going to get done, and you should as well. I mean, incredible customer service. It's really the thing that sets them apart from anybody else. When you call, you're going to talk to a human being over at GCOPnet.com.
That's right. They are your leading source for multi-function office machines that copy, scan, print, fax, move documents, whatever it is. Their top-rated office copiers and printers come with the latest features, so get your office running efficiently, whatever the size. It don't matter. GCOPnet.com.
That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunnyquip.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here,
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
That used to be my jam right there.
What was that dance move you were doing there, bud?
MIA, Third World Democracy. That's part of the lyrics. It was my dance for that song. I had to dance for that song.
Wait, what? Come again?
Yep.
You had a what?
I had a dance for that song.
You had a dance?
Yeah.
Like you made you made up the dance.
I made it up.
Where did you use this dance?
At the bar.
Oh, wait, when did
I was in Green Bay when that
I was about to
song
say,
came out.
we were professionals when that song came out.
Professional athletes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, how'd the dance go? How was it received?
I mean, it was received incredibly. I'm a man of many talents, Jake.
Didn't know you had that one in you.
Yep.
Anyways, the Saints did announce a new 10-year lease with the state of Louisiana that will keep them in New Orleans through at least 2035. So
I didn't really ever know that was in question.
Yeah.
Until yesterday.
That announcement ends a lengthy negotiation for a new deal with the state, as the previous lease was not finalized beyond 2030.
Okay.
So that's good news.
Yeah, apparently it's the good news I didn't know I needed yesterday. I knew there was they had to renew the contract and this and that, but was not being in New Orleans ever thrown out there? I mean, I guess that's got to be used by Gail Benson for negotiation. You got to have power.
It is also it's talked about. I feel like pretty often. As far as this team, if we don't, if this doesn't happen, we could move. And they always use San Antonio.
Sure.
That's kind of the landing spot there.
Yep.
The Superdome just recently went through $450 million in renovation. It looks great. I don't know if you've had a chance to go down there yet. So the Saints.
Which I believe Gail Benson put in a decent chunk into that, right?
Yes. Now, they just hosted the Super Bowl last year. The Saints actually missed the initial deadline to bid on the 2031 Super Bowl, but Gail Benson did say she's confident the organization will be able to discuss the possibility of hosting the game with NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell once the league approves their new lease through 2035. And they did get, I think it was yesterday that we mentioned it, they get the national championship game in 2028.
Yeah. You know, I would like to implore, like, New Orleans to do what they did leading up to the Super Bowl, like, all the time. We went down to the French Quarter like the week before the Super Bowl started.
You weren't on the show yet. That's right.
Yeah, so we went down there with a group of friends, and we had
great.
like, it was a little adult situation. Went there, got a hotel, and did dinner, did the partying thing, and just had a good little adult time with a group of friends. And it was a week before the Super Bowl started, and it was beautiful. It was clean. It smelled like we walked down Bourbon Street, and I could see the bricks on the sidewalk. I don't think I've ever been able to see the bricks before.
What did you see before?
Just muck, Bourbon Street crud. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was clean. It smelled good. It looked like the French Quarter had been pressure washed. And getting ready for the Super Bowl, of course, like getting ready for an influx of people and to like present the city in a great light. I don't know if they're still doing it. Hadn't really been in that area probably since then. But I remember just thinking, I was like, man, this is great. Like if this was like this all the time.
No, it was awesome. It was incredible. We were down there all week doing multiple shows, and it was a lot of fun. It was clean, like you said. It felt very safe. We had a great time. The kids and Katie came down, and they went to like the NFL Live experience thing, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you. Like, can you get that done all the time? But the one thing I know for sure, bringing it back to the stadium and the Super Bowl, New Orleans needs to be in that rotation.
Oh yeah.
Like the tight rotation. Like there needs to be a couple that are always there, and then you kind of rotate everything else around them. Because
they don't really.
I do the Super Bowl every year, and I do the national championship every year, and there's some places that don't ever need to get it again.
Yeah.
Nobody cares at all that the game's there. Nobody when you get to New Orleans and when you get to some of these cities, it's like you're there for this, and the entire city has a feel that everybody's here for this. Like sometimes you'll go to these cities and it's like they have no idea the LA Georgia TCU game.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what in the hell these people were doing there. It was terrible. Had no juice.
Does Gail Benson, do they really need to put in a fresh new bid for the Super Bowl? Can they just repeat the last piece of paper that we sent into the NFL office with the bid? Like, do we really need to put in that? Like, it's called the Superdome. It says 1, 2, 3, 4 Poitras. It can fit this many people.
True.
We have this many hotels.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need a bid for it at the Superdome. Just say, you're just going to get it.
Yeah, it's going to cost us.
Oh, y'all right? Oh, y'all got it. Oh, y'all signed a new lease with the state? Got it. Y'all can have it next year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you.
I think we need it. She probably doesn't need to fax in an application.
You don't need the PowerPoint presentation is what you're saying?
We don't need that. Don't need it.
All right. I'm with you.
Just say, we're going to be here in New Orleans. Apparently that was a question mark. But, they should just go ahead and get it.
A lot of people wondering what's different about you today, bud, in the chat.
I don't know. What do you mean?
No hat Flynn.
No hat Flynn. I know. People are kind of freaking out about this no hat situation.
I don't know the last time I saw you without one.
I know. Like I said, if you got it, flaunt it. You know what I'm saying?
Flaunt what?
I don't know.
It? Okay, sure.
This is called a number one. I've saved a lot of money on haircuts because I do it myself. And, I forgot a hat today. Just walked right out of the house. It's Friday, Don't know why that matters. No hat Flynn is weird.
Wait.
Okay, that's one comment.
Yeah, it's very weird. Scott says, I almost died at SoFi Stadium for the UGA TCU game. It was a death trap. Now,
what is a death trap?
I don't know. Explain how that happened. Now, I will say this. So, we're at SoFi. Beautiful stadium. Incredible stadium. Certainly if you play for the Chargers and the Q nasty like I did. But it started to rain, and it doesn't rain ever in Southern California. I think we all know that, right? So they don't really know how to handle it. But it was starting to rain. But the problem with SoFi was it's got a roof, but they weren't anticipating rain. So we were in a dome.
You can't just, shut it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were in a dome, and the rain was getting through. So we're sitting in there trying to cover the game, and in a dome, again, and it's raining inside the dome.
Yep, smart.
It was miserable. I knew whenever I got to the seat for the press and they had blankets and umbrellas, I'm like, why do they have umbrellas in a dome? that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, yeah, and like leading into the game, there was nothing surrounding the game that was close to each other. So, yeah, it wasn't great. Houston wasn't great either, in case you are wondering.
I mean, it probably takes like 8 hours for those things to close.
I don't even know. See, I don't even know if theirs is. It's not a retractable situation. It's just like the way the roof is built. It's just not built to be able to have like standing water on it.
Yep.
And so that was the problem there.
Yeah, Southern California's the worst. Oh, it never rains over here.
Oh, I know what he's talking about now. I know what he's talking about. Okay, so Scott said that, and I'm like, oh. So again, it's a dome. So the concourses are just like kind of like this floor here at Rouse's, right? They're kind of like stained concrete. Well, it's not going to get wet here in Rouse's. It's not going to happen, right? I mean, you got a roof. Mm-hmm. Well, the problem, as I said, you had a roof, but the water was coming in. Matt, they have these open spaces, this huge open space in SoFi for the walkways, and it got wet. And when concrete, like this kind of stained concrete gets wet, it gets slicker than goose poop, right? There was people falling everywhere. I mean, just head hitting the ground before anything else, just fall, boom. Like hit every 3 seconds somebody was busting their butt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so they started to panic. If you were an injury attorney and you weren't passing out your card that day, you failed.
You missed an opportunity.
I mean, it was every 3 seconds somebody was just falling, and hitting the ground hard. And so finally, they just started putting towels down. They started you can't walk anywhere in this area. And it was like the area to get anywhere in the stadium.
But I have to use the restroom.
They didn't care.
I have to get to my car.
I forgot all about that. You could just sit there and watch.
So,
and if somebody had on heels or something, they had no chance.
So what were they thinking when they built this place? So it's a dome, but it still rains.
So it's like a dome with a top, but the sides are kind of they're open air because they wanted to feel of that.
Rain.
It was Bubba Gump rain. It was coming from every direction.
Now I've known some people that have had some nice little lawsuits from slippage. Can you imagine packing 60, 70,000 people and having them all slipping? Oof.
Was not great.
Not great for SoFi.
I mean, it was funny as hell.
Look at that dude. Look at that dude.
You
see him? His neck broke his fall.
Me, Bobby, and Neuheisel just sitting there pointing out which one was going to fall.
Oh, my God.
I bet somebody made some good money that day, though.
There's no doubt. I mean, that's what happens with the roads down there when it rains because it never rains and all the oil comes out. Just Southern Cal just stinks, It just stinks. It never rains. That's why everything's 8 times more expensive.
All right. On that note, we are here. We're at Rouse's. As you can see behind us, that breakfast bar is already – we got food too.
Yeah.
But that breakfast bar is already heated up. You got somebody right now throwing some breakfast in there. Come hang out with us. You can come sit down, enjoy breakfast, listen to the show. Come get your tailgate packages as well. Yeah, I know LSU's on the road, but you're still going to watch college football. This is America, isn't it?
Yeah, America, all right. USA.
You're also going to watch the Saints-Giants because it's a chance for the Saints to get a win. Saints are favorites. Got to tailgate and celebrate that.
Got high school football tonight.
You do. So come get your tailgate packages here at Rouse's, Burbank and Lee. Rouse's.com. All right, we will step away, and when we come back, we'll dive into the New Orleans Saints hosting the New York Giants with a chance to win their first game of the year. And we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. So if you need a midsize SUV, they got multiple options. If you need a truck, multiple options. Oh. They got the full-size SUV, Sienna minivan. They've got something for everybody. They got the sedans. They got the hybrids. So when you're looking to buy new, obviously everything's available, but they have something for you no matter, and multiple options too, which you don't get many places. Leasing, you might get one in each category, maybe. Not the case at All-Star. Everything's available, and I tell you every day, in the rental process, everything's available. Per-day rental prices, allstar12batonrouge.com.
Yeah, if you are planning like maybe a little weekend getaway pretty soon, we got fall break coming up for the kiddos. If you're thinking about just getting away and it's a drivable distance, but you don't want to put miles on your car, think about going and renting a car from All-Star Toyota. You can pick anything on the lot. Per-day rental price is better than the people over at the airport. Give them a call or go see them. allstar12batonrouge.com.
Right now.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
What was that?
That was me playing with the... Wait, there we go.
I thought you were doing that when she said Louisiana sports.
Nope, I would do this. Welcome back in. OTB, touche. Here live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. And here in this segment, we are going to preview a little New Orleans Saints and New York Giants. And so let's go ahead and get this thing started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
GeauxFlowIV.com, Geaux, flowiv.com. When you go to the website, you can check out the services they offer, membership packages. You can book your appointment all right there on the website. It is Baton Rouge premier medical spa specializing in IV hydration treatments with vitamin infusion.
Oh, are you talking about ice in the veins?
I am.
We're talking about vitamins in the veins. We're talking about hydration in the veins. We're talking about medicine, whatever it is. Go see them. Have you ever been curious about IV therapy, IV treatment? You've seen people. It's pretty
like a cat.
Pretty darn popular these days.
Yeah.
Go see them right there. Jefferson Highway, right near Bocage. Get signed up your first time. You'll be in and out about 30, 45 minutes, and it works immediately. Feel great, feel energized, feel vitamized. Go Flow.
All right, the New Orleans Saints. Favorites?
Oh, what?
In an NFL game?
Is that the professional football league?
Yeah, against a team that just got their first win of the season against a previously undefeated Charger team.
What? Rat Pack, mount up.
The line started at Giants minus 2.5. But now, as we sit here on Friday morning, your New Orleans Saints are 1.5-point favorites.
It's not really a big deal if you think about it. Pretty excited about this one.
So
you got the young energy of the New York Giants coming down. Jackson Dart, who us Louisiana fans, football fans are familiar with, because we beat them every year, I think. Certainly beat him as last year.
2 out of 3.
Certainly beat him as last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got that young energy. That's what they got. They're kind of an exciting team in that manner because they got Scadaboo. I don't know if there's a football fan out there that doesn't like him.
Yeah, man, you kind of gotta like him.
Gotta like him. The energy that Jackson Dart is playing with. I mean, I'm not saying he's playing real smart because he likes to scramble around, and he threw like the biggest like right hook jab as a stiff arm I've ever seen a quarterback take in his first start ever, because easily could have broken his hand, but they pulled one out. But they got a challenge doing that 2 weeks in a row, making those types of plays as a new starter. He's coming in now, his second start, and it's going to be a challenge for them. Okay, we get it. There's a lot of the Saints got a lot of shortcomings. We still have to figure out how to win a game. But the defense has been a bright spot at times. Certainly a bright spot this past week against Buffalo. They made it really tough on the best player in the NFL, Josh Allen. They made it tough on him. They sacked him a decent amount of time, put pressure on him. Now he made his plays at the end of the day. But if they can keep that type of pressure and put it on a Jackson Dart, who let's not compare at all. This is not a comparison, but from a playing style standpoint of what Jackson Dart showed this past week, playing style, he wants to play similar to a Josh Allen type, move around, use his feet, move his legs, break out of the pocket. So it's not going to be that big of a change from a game plan standpoint or how you're going to execute the game on defense this week. It's just going to be against like a watered down version of what you just did with Buffalo. This team's going to be a watered down version of what you just had some success with. Now you lost the game. We get it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't know. I'd like to see the stats on the Buffalo's defense going against the New Orleans Saints. Of course, the Saints had a lot of success running the ball, but Buffalo's defense is not very good. Not a run game defending team.
Right.
Not very good at the run.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the stats on the Giants, so we're going to look that up. See if they can defend the run.
So with the Saints, while we're looking that up, the Saints injury report right now, Cesar Ruiz is ruled out. I'm not.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to sit here and act like that's.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, Chase Young. I guess the Niners, they overcame their starting quarterback and George Kittle.
The Saints can overcome Cesar Ruiz. Okay, fair enough. Chase Young also ruled out. That's I'm just telling you, that's a situation to pay attention to. I've seen that play out before, and it typically doesn't end well. Trevor Penning, I think he was limited in Thursday's practice. Juwan Johnson was limited. Of course, Taysom and Foster also limited. So we'll see what the health of certainly that tight end room when you got that many tight ends on the injury report there. Justin Reed, though, was a full participant in practice, and so he'll be ready to go. Trey Palmer was limited on Wednesday, did not participate on Thursday, so don't expect to see him make his Saints debut there.
All right, I got the stats here. Giants on defense this year. Running game defense, they are ranked 29th in the NFL, giving up 153 on the ground each and every week on an average. In the passing game, they are ranked 25th, giving up 235.5 yards per game. And total defense for your New York Giants, they are ranked 29th in the NFL. That is 4 below the worst. So fourth worst. It's 388.5 yards that they're giving up on average every single game. So I guess you could say, look, we're from offensively, we've had our struggles. We've run the ball pretty well. Seems like based on this, other teams are having success running the ball and throwing the ball and pretty much doing anything they really want to.
Yeah,
so.
Hampton ran the ball really well against them last week. And so you can certainly make yards on the ground right now if you're the New Orleans Saints. I love the plan they had a week ago against Buffalo. They committed to the run. They had success running the football, multiple running backs. Your quarterback had some nice Q runs as well. I think it's a great recipe for them to be successful in this one. So we'll see if Spencer Rattler can get his first NFL win.
Yeah, they just got to make the plays that present themselves. I think that's been the big glaring weakness on offensively. There's been plays out there to be made. Now, I'm not going to say there's been a ton of them, but there's been a couple opportunities here and there that have not been made, whether it was a low throw or a play a receiver should have made, or, about 50 billion missed blocks on the offensive lineman. But this is a chance, so it's going to be interesting to see how a Giants defense that is having some struggles on both sides of the ball, how they come and attack the New Orleans Saints. Do they kind of take the game plan a lot of teams are doing right now, which is basically playing shell coverage, playing bend, don't break? Yeah, I'll give up an underneath pass. I'll give up a 3-4 yard run here and there. But I don't believe you're going to be able to go the length of the field, be patient enough. I think you're going to make mistakes. I think you're going to drop some passes. I think you're going to get a holding call. I think you're going to get a illegal formation call. I think you're going to do something to put yourself behind the 8 ball. You're not going to be able to go the full length of the field consistently enough to beat us throughout 4 quarters.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'd like for a team to get a little aggressive with us.
Yeah.
Start blitzing, try to confuse us a little bit to see how we react. Because I think that Spencer showed he's got composure. Now he's just got to show, I got the composure, and I can also
make the play when it's there.
I can also make the play.
Yeah.
So.
It's a real opportunity for the Saints to be successful, and I know the Giants are riding high after beating the Chargers there. I know Jackson Dart's like, I know the Saints passed me up in the draft, and so I'm going to play harder in this game. It's like I never understood that. It's like you should play the same every game.
No, that's what really good players do. They just find a way to piss themselves off. To make themselves angry.
Every one of them.
8.
Every one of them, though. It's like Michael Jordan. Nobody said that about you, Mike.
Yeah, dude.
Chill out, bro.
I used to when I used to play. It was my last year in Green Bay. It was 2014, and he would still get mad because Alex Smith went in front of him. He would, and I was like, bro, that was 10 years ago, buddy. Let it go. He would still get mad every time we played Seattle because Pete Carroll didn't offer him a scholarship at USC. I'm like, bud, you probably weren't. You went to junior college out of high school. You weren't good.
Pete was smart.
Pete was like, you weren't good out of high school, bud. You seen the pictures of yourself?
It is crazy how those guys can. I mean, they do that. They hold those grudges.
They all do it. I was just too forgiving, I guess.
But you were just glad somebody wanted you.
Please, sir. Please, sir. Can I have a contract?
It is just wired differently. I remember Phillip Rivers, Auburn offered him to be a tight end and not a quarterback. And he never forgot about that and always talked about it. And it's he wanted to go to Auburn really bad because of where he's from North Alabama. It's they only wanted him as a tight end. And every time he went out there, it didn't matter who we were playing. He would talk about that being his motivation.
Yep. And everybody talks about it. If you can do it. People are like, well, they took 142 people in front of me in the draft. Wow.
And then naming them all 141 in front of them.
I don't know. It sounds like a 4th rounder to me.
Turns out you just were a 4th round talent. I don't know,
man.
guys.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Good stuff. Hey, we made it through 3 segments without talking about Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, look at us.
So look at us.
Yeah, well, I don't plan on doing that at all today, if I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I'm just really making fun of all the national shows.
All right.
There it is.
We'll take
Let's
a
do
break.
it.
More OTB when we come back here, live from Rouse's on Burbank.
Off the bench.
All right, go to SupremeRice.com. You see Supreme Rice right here in front of me. When you go to the website, you can check out all the different options that they have. My personal favorite, and my goodness, I know it's Flynn's personal favorite. It is that jasmine rice. They've got so many different options for you. And look, they are right here in Southwest Louisiana, and they've been that way since 1936. So come hang out with us. Come see us at Rouse's, but make sure you grab your Supreme Rice because it's going to have you ready for game day for your tailgate every single time.
Yeah, that weather's starting to change a little bit. So guess what season that is for the Flynn family? Oh, we're getting close to gumbo season.
Yeah.
Like weather cools. I don't like to do it in the summer, but guess what? Supreme Rice, baby. Jasmine rice. So my favorite is actually the medium grain, but they got everything. Jasmine, they got long grain, medium grain, low glycemic.
That they do.
Maybe just regular rice. Boom.
All the
they
rice.
also got frozen crawfish tails. You know that?
Nope.
Supreme Rice. Come check us out at Rouse's. Get it, whatever it is. Jasmine rice. Supreme Rice.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there.
Like the legend of the Phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Oh, man, the music just stops here.
This is good music today, too.
We're enjoying that.
Tip of the cap, Alondra.
Stops on us. And it's tracks. I love that part.
We can sing it, though.
I don't think the people want that.
Nothing said we don't have to, we have to stop singing.
I don't think the people need that. The people do need whole home generators, though.
Yeah, they do.
Where can you find one of those, Matt?
I would say probably a little place called Boudreaux's.
Boudreaux'Electrical.com. That is the website. More power, more protection. On the North Shore, it is 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, it is 225-300-9389. It is not too late. Maybe you think it is because we're here in October, but they have over 80 generators in stock right now, ready to go. They come, they slab it, they install it, and you are ready to go, and you have the ultimate peace of mind. Again, go to the website. That is Boudreaux'Electrical.com. All right, let's take a look at some of the other games around the National Football League. You've got the Commanders and Chargers. Jaden Daniels
he's cleared
supposed
to play,
come
right?
back. Oh, cool. Jaden.
Yeah.
Could sit out one more week, my guy. Just one more.
Chargers going down twice in a row?
It could be.
Yeah, they are.
Could be.
How are we going to feel? If they lose 2 in a row, how are we going to be feeling?
Buddy, the Chargers can't hurt me. I've been forged in this, my guy. Yes.
Forged in this.
I am A-OK. You got the Buccaneers and the Seahawks, both 3-1. That should be a pretty good game.
I mean,
there.
that's a sneaky good matchup, right? Who would have had, like, Seahawks-Bucks as a Week 5, like, one of the best games in the league?
Who would have the Chiefs-Jags as the Monday night game where the Jags have the better record than the Chiefs?
Me?
No.
I know. Chiefs should be like 1-3 right now if the Ravens weren't so bad.
But they are, and so that's where it's at right now. The Sunday night game is going to be Patriots at Bills. I don't know, man. Patriots got a little something to them. Drake May's playing really well. Will Campbell right now is rated the 3rd highest graded tackle, left or right, in all the National Football League.
Yep.
Turns out those T-Rex arms y'all kept telling him he had, turns out they block pretty well.
Yeah, Patriots are and I kind of talked about this before the season. Like, they were a team that was trying to stack some pieces together. This is like I think a stepping stone for the Patriots this year with Vrabel. They got Josh McDaniels back at offensive coordinator, and I know, like, firsthand
that's like the one position, like, that man was brought on this earth to be successful in that position, in that place only.
He probably keeps renting the same house over and over. Every time he comes back, he probably owned it at once and sold it and just rents it back. But that man, I've seen it firsthand. He is a really, really good offensive coach. Really knows how to. He has this unique ability to coach really hard, be able to. Because I saw him, because I was there with Brady, I was there with Garoppolo as a young kid. Like, I hadn't seen a coach talk to a quarterback like that since, like, he was almost like a Jimbo level with Garoppolo. Of course, not Brady, but like with Garoppolo, teaching young quarterbacks how to play NFL football, because there's a huge jump. I mean, the jump from college to the pros is probably bigger than from high school to college. Like, that's how big of a jump it is in talent and just the game speed, and it's just a different ball game. And Drake May, ultra talented kid. He has probably, so far to date, of all the good quarterbacks last year and the 6 first rounders last year, he has made the biggest year 1 to 2 jump so far this season. I mean, we'll see. A lot of season left. I think Caleb Williams in the back half of the season, second half of the season, is going to be deadly with that Ben Johnson offense. But Drake May playing really good football. Will Campbell just crushing, mauling people out there. I've seen a bunch of cool clips of him clubbing people on the head, driving them into the ground. So putting on a good show.
If you try a swim move against Will Campbell, that's on you.
That's on you, bud. I can't help you.
I can't help you if you try that, because he's going to just reset. He's going to put his hands and arms right in your chest, and he's going to drive you to the ground.
And honestly, I really haven't watched a ton of the Patriots, but I would love to see like a matchup, like a Patriots-Raiders matchup, him against Max Crosby, him against.
They had that.
I'd like to see it.
They had that. I do think that was the only sack he gave up. Was against Max Crosby.
Max Crosby's a freak.
But
so I was with Devontae Adams. What was it? Maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and he was telling us we were a group of folks, and he was saying that Max Crosby one of the best athletes, just pure athletes he's ever been around. And Devontae, not a bad athlete himself.
Pretty good athlete.
Pretty good wide receiver.
Was that the Derby trip there?
That's one of the, I can't remember if it was this past year or the year before that, but he was like, it's like Max Crosby, like a freak athlete.
All right. If you get this right,
okay.
Breakfast on me.
Breakfast on me. Breakfast for free. Breakfast on
Max Crosby played where?
Oh, bud.
In college football.
Let's see. So I'm assuming Division I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go Nevada.
No.
Was that close?
Not even remotely.
What about what time zone is it?
I'm gonna. That's actually a good question. It's like right on the. It's either the Eastern or Central. It's right there on the
Eastern or Central. Appalachian.
Appalachian State is not right.
Okay.
It's in the MAC.
It's in the MAC. Oh, not Buffalo.
Nope.
Not Eastern Michigan or Western. Marshall.
Eastern Michigan.
Eastern. I told you. I already said it.
You said not. You said not. How's a guy like that end up at Eastern Michigan?
Well, I don't know. How's Aaron Rodgers go to JUCO? Not get off
you said he wasn't very good.
Well, Max Crosby not been very good. He might have had no tattoos at that point.
Actually,
superpowers.
I actually don't think he did. So, turns out you got tattoos, it unlocks your superpower. All right, we are going to come back in hour number 2, talking all things college football, break down the biggest games, and we'll do it live here from Rouse's.
Off the bench.
All right, speaking of Rouse's, go to rouses.com. We are here on location, Burbank and Lee, but go to rouses.com to check out that location nearest you, and you can find out some of the specials they've got going on at your store, right? They've always got something big time going on. You got your tailgate platters that you can come grab here. Look, I know LSU's off, but still, you're going to watch college football. You're going to watch the New Orleans Saints, and so you can go ahead and host that watch party at your home. You can see behind us. I mean, I think you could probably even see the steam from the breakfast bar.
I can.
That's there. They are ready to go. We're ready to go. Come hang out with us. Come have breakfast with us right here at Rouse's.
Yeah, your local Rouse's Market. So let's just talk about some of these deals we got going on. Quarter loin pork chops value pack, $157 a pound. That's a savings of $2.42 per pound. Let's see. How about the Darling Easy Peel mandarins? 2-pound bags, only $2.79. So that's a savings of $2.20. Not bad. So you can find deals like that all the time. You can go to the website at rouses.com and check out those deals, coupons, whatever. Go to Rouse's Market.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Friday, October 3rd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 86. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll look at some of the top matchups across Week 6 of college football. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from Rouse's Market on Burbank and Lee, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Enter at your own risk.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn. It might even horrify you.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
I think I like your robot voice better than I like your normal voice.
Thanks.
Is there any way you can do the rest of the show in your robot voice?
I mean, there is.
Could you? I'm asking.
I could try. Meet more.
Yeah.
I'm talking. Nope.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do it.
Never mind. It was really just Alondra's magic. You suck.
How about these lights today?
And I can say that because
super
it's
close. How do we look?
8. I don't know. I'm trying not to look up directly into it right now.
Don't look directly into it.
It's not good. It's not very good. Listen to this college football slate tonight. You ready for this one?
Oh my God. Is it a bunch of
Western Kentucky at Delaware. Charlotte at South Florida. New Mexico at San Jose State. Can I interest you in some Colorado State at San Diego State?
Oh.
West Virginia at BYU.
Okay. I'm going to be at the Dunham game. Let me watch the Dunham Tigers play a little football tonight.
Against, who'd you say?
I'll record those. I'll catch them afterwards.
Who'd you say? Who'd you say Dunham was playing tonight?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yes.
That's what you said they were playing. All jokes aside, the only reason I gave you that list of games, because it is
trash.
Pretty funny that those are the games they put on Friday night after having Florida State UVA last week. I will say, watch out for BYU. There's going to be some Big 10 team or Big 12 teams that are in the conversation. Obviously, one's going to make it. Right now, BYU is undefeated, 4-0 in the season, 23rd in the country, and they lead the Big 12 in points given up, almost every defensive category, and rushing. If you can run and play great defense behind it, you got an opportunity. And they got a freshman quarterback that's playing pretty well right now. So I'm just saying, if you're trying to find something to motivate you to watch these games outside of a betting perspective, BYU's actually got a chance to be a playoff team.
Nice. Playoff team? The
Yeah.
Stormans?
Well, yeah, because if you win the Big 12, you're in.
All right.
Win, and you're in.
They're not going to win the Big 12. Texas Tech, guns up. Pew, pew.
Texas Tech's got an undefeated matchup coming up this weekend on the road.
I'm on the Texas Tech bandwagon.
Little
this year.
battle
You know
of the Lone Star State. That's what you people from Texas call it, right? Lone Star State.
Yeah, buddy.
You got
remember the Alamo.
You got a battle between Texas Tech and Houston, undefeated matchup. This game's going to be in Houston. Connor Wegman, quarterback for the Houston Cougs. Jimbo has like 17 former quarterbacks that he had at A&M that are playing
Who's that
somewhere.
old dude at Kentucky?
Zach Calzada.
Yeah.
I know you got Max Johnson. You got Connor Wegman. You got Haynes King. That's 4 right there off the top of my head.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like the how University of Alabama was for coaches.
Yes.
For a while.
A&M for quarterbacks.
A&M for quarterbacks.
There is a stat. I don't know the other ones because they're minor places. There's 6 former Aggie quarterbacks starting at other places this year in Division I college football. And Jimbo had, I think, all 6.
Dude, hold on a second. I know I see a lot of squirrels. I'm a diagnosed squirrel seer.
Yeah.
You get it? I just saw this on this TV screen, Mac Jones walking in with a sports coat on that was half black, half red.
Yeah.
Does Mac Jones have the swag to pull that off?
You mean McCorkle?
McCorkle. I mean, I guess win games, you can wear anything you want, but, like, I don't know if he should be wearing that.
No, it worked out pretty well for him.
Looked like he was in an 80s music video. Flock of Seagulls or something.
And he ran. He ran so far away. He ran all night and day.
Good pull.
Couldn't get away.
Touche.
Yeah. It's a really bad idea to have TVs here with Flynn.
That's right.
I'm going to be honest with you, Adam.
Alondra just texted our group, say, looking like the Riddler.
Hey, but Mac Jones kind of balling right now.
He is balling.
Kind of balling right now.
Those people that never mind. I'm not going to bring up cards again.
Well, you speak in terms of cards. Most conversations you have. And like, I'm right there with you.
Yep.
Somebody has a one of him right now. It's probably like holding on tight and like, sell, sell, sell.
No doubt. Yeah, people famously were buying his cards when he was a first rounder for like, $100,000 or whatever, some crazy amount, and they're worth like $1,000 now. But probably ticking up.
Oh, I bet they're for sure ticking up. And if you want Spencer Rattler cards, we got you. We're your people.
Got you, boo.
So you're telling me, by the way,
there it was. They showed it. There you go.
So you're telling me Texas Tech is going to cover the 11.5 against Houston?
Ooh, good question. I haven't really, I hadn't locked in my picks yet.
Okay.
My gambling picks, but I am on the Texas Tech train this year.
They certainly looked the part.
Because you love Missouri, love them, and I am choosing to love Texas Tech. Pew, pew.
I think every year you should have to say, this is going to be my surprise team.
Yep.
Because every year there's going to be a team that kind of comes out of nowhere and like, that was my surprise team. That's who I had. It's like, you didn't tell nobody that.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that information. So I like to get out in front of it and be like, okay, here's the team that nobody's talking enough about that I think can make some real noise. Not like, a squeak, but some real bass noise. I think that team for me was Missouri. I did it before the season, but if you want to do it, week 5, week 6 of the college football season, that's fine too.
For Missouri?
I'm saying I was out in front of Missouri being my team before the season.
Missouri's going to collapse in epic proportions. So
we'll see. My point was I picked them before the season, and here you are, week number 5 and 6, being like, oh, yeah, it's going to be my team.
Who? Texas Tech?
Yes.
I talked.
I don't know. Alondra Tate, do y'all remember him talking about Texas Tech? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, he's making it up. I actually don't know.
I feel like he ranked them, but I don't remember him saying. Maybe he agreed with me when I said it, but yeah, we were both kind of talking about Tech. So
basically, you plagiarized Alondra. Is what I just learned from that.
Basically, everyone just agreed with me right there.
No. All right. Well, we'll see. They've got Houston in an undefeated matchup. The early slate of games, as we talked about yesterday, Oof. I believe you said I'm going to be playing outside with my kids.
I'm just going to go play outside. That's it.
That's what you said. But Iowa State is taking on Cincinnati.
I didn't even say it with my kids. I'm just going to go play outside.
You didn't. That's so true. You said I'm going to go play outside. You and Lacey going to go throw the pigskin?
That's right. I'm going to go roller skate.
I can so see you roller skate.
Lacey, you got my wrist guards?
It's funny because I can believe it. Oh, if they could only find a helmet to fit your head.
Can push me on the swing.
Oh, my gosh. Iowa State, Cincinnati, that's like, that's like the only game, I think, in that noon window that's got any juice to it. It's going to be in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's still a 1.5 favorite in that contest. I know that Taylor right now is looking at that line because he has gone Iowa State a couple of times. Iowa State's the team for Tate. That's kind of been his team that he's talked about. But Vegas feels like they know something that we don't. I still like Iowa State. Now, their two top corners, they get injured, they're going to be out for the rest of the year. That's a big blow for them. Do you like the Cyclones or the Bearcats?
I'm going to follow Tate on this. I'm going to say the Cyclones.
I love watching Rocco Beck play quarterback.
I think so. Let's see. I watched Iowa State and Farmageddon. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Farmageddon.
Iowa State, Kansas State's Farmageddon.
That's the only time I've watched them. So, yeah.
Another game to pay attention to in the noon Eastern time window, Wisconsin and Michigan. Why am I paying attention to that game? There's a lot of people that think if Luke Fickell loses that game, that could be it.
Done. Out of there.
So there's three coaches right now.
Lose the game.
There's three coaches right now that have pretty decent odds to get fired if they lose, and certainly if they lose in a bad way. Luke Fickell, Wisconsin. You've got Billy Napier against the Texas Longhorns, and then Trent Dilfer, who's at UAB. Yeah, that's been a big one lately. They play against Army coming up this weekend. Army is a favorite on the road against UAB. So those three people, a lot of people believe, will lose, and all three potentially could get fired after the loss.
So Luke Fickell is, just to lay this out, they're going on the road into the Big House. They're 17.5-point dogs.
Yep.
So you're saying if he doesn't pull up a huge upset, he go.
Or a good showing. Which is wild because Luke Fickell waited for this job, waited to be the Wisconsin head coach. And not like this one, like I waited just for Wisconsin, but he waited for the right job. He was 57-18 at Cincinnati, takes his team to the college football playoff, the only G5 team at the time to make that 4-team playoff, right? Held his own against Alabama in that Cotton Bowl, too. Like, that wasn't an embarrassing game. Like, they held their own for a long time. And then he goes to Wisconsin, and remember, like, he was somebody that had Notre Dame looking at him, USC was looking at him. There was a lot of big major schools, and he kind of was like, no, I'm good. And so when Wisconsin comes open, he takes you, you're like, oh, he's got a plan. This man's got a plan for them to be great. And he tries to bring the air raid to Wisconsin.
He had a plan.
It was a bad plan. It was a spoiled milk plan.
Where did he come from?
Cincinnati. But he played at Ohio State.
Got it.
He was their interim coach in 2011.
At Cincinnati, I guess they ran the air raid there. Like,
well, no. They had Mike Denbrock as their offense coordinator. So, I mean, they ran like a version of what you see everybody run today.
Yep.
But he tried to bring Phil Longo, who's like true air raid, and they called it the Dairy Raid because it was in Wisconsin. That's actually the best part about it.
If you're Wisconsin Badgers and on your roster, you don't have 2 scholarship fullbacks and 3 walk-on fullbacks on your team, you're not Wisconsin. You're not playing winning football.
And 5 tight ends.
And I mean, you're talking 5 scholarship tight ends, probably 4 walk-ons. If you're not doing that in Wisconsin, you're not winning. You don't have a shot. So you might have walked in there with a plan. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to change the mentality. But, like, it's the North, bud. You ain't going to change the North. The North remembers. Okay, we're talking Wisconsin. We're talking that they play games when it's 0 degrees, not including wind chill. So you're not going to run that type of offense. You got to play ground and pound. You got to play disciplined. I remember that stat when they beat LSU in Lambeau Field. There was that embarrassing stat that they threw up right before the game. It was like LSU 4- and 5-star recruits. There was like 65.
Yeah.
Wisconsin 4- and 5-star recruits. There was like 7.
Yeah.
It's like that's your team.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any better than that in Wisconsin. That is what you have to work with. So how do you make that relevant each and every year?
Yeah.
And forever they did. Like I could count pretty much every single year for like 10 years. They were at some point in the season a top 5 team.
Yes.
Now the wheels fell off. They just couldn't like sustain and hold up in the Big Ten. But that was them.
And they were going to probably make a Rose Bowl.
Yeah. And those people, when they went to the game and were sitting in the stands, they wanted to go jump around. But now you're giving them nothing to jump about.
That's Flavor Flav telling us we got to take a break. I will say Lee Evans and Chris Chambers, guys like that they went into the state of Ohio. They were able to grab those guys, and those guys were all pro-type receivers in the NFL. They had created a nice little pipeline to like places like Ohio, and the guys that didn't go to Ohio State, they got away from that too. So, Wisconsin, you got to win, or you might be looking for a new coach. All right. Was that the one you wanted to hit?
Yep. Getting spooky over there in Wisconsin.
All right, more OTB when we come back here live from Rouse's.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommies with a Y.com. And we always tell you, clearly see the difference. You can check out the testimonials of past clients. You can check out a gallery of work that they've done here in the greater Baton Rouge area. You can also check out the awards, the banners, every single year, the Angie Super Service Award. Best windows in Baton Rouge and the Advocate this year. Tommy.
Tommy. Yo, Tommy.
Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. GoTommies.com.
That's right. Tommy's Windows, Doors, Siding. If you have a project, if you're planning a project, maybe you're right in the middle of one and you're starting to price out different contractors, subcontractors, whatever it is, make sure you give Tommy's a call because they are the best when it comes to Windows, Doors, Siding. You're talking about if they install it, they do your project, they are going to put a lifetime warranty on that. So go check them out. If you got a project, be sure, do not miss out. Give them a call. Let them help you. So go call them, go see them, GoTommies.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac. Our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome back in. OTB here live from Rouse's on Burbank. How's the breakfast bar look over there, bud? I saw you eye hustling.
Breakfast bar looks really good, actually. And every time we come to Rouse's, I'm always super impressed because I get here 6:30, 6:35, whatever. And I'm feel like the 40th person in. They are here early. They are getting everything ready, getting set up for the weekend, getting set up for you. So come see us while we're here. They got the breakfast bar. They're getting all the signs put out. They got a seafood spectacular coming for lunch, $9.99 per pound for fried shrimp, fried catfish, fried shrimp. They got boiled seafood coming out. They got barbecue. They got ribs coming out later for lunch. I mean, why else would you go? Why would you go anywhere else? You know what I mean?
I wouldn't. That's why I'm here.
That's why I got all these tables set up, because people come and it's like a lunch spot.
Yep.
It's a go-to spot. Oh, guess what? Do you can't remember, do you like to be hydrated?
Yes.
You can also come in and get your Mai.
I have to go buy some of that before I leave here.
Yep.
I got to go take it to my oldest son, who's going to be hydrated tonight playing high school football.
There we go. Perfect.
Go Cubs, go.
Love it. Go Cubs, go. You can buy this Mai right here. These little 5-count cartons. Get perfectly hydrated. Got Mai Zero, regular Mai. You can buy enough of them to even play Jenga with those cartons.
So you said sugar-free right now, and then the fully leaded right before the game, right?
Yeah, the regular Mai has got a little sugar in it for functionality. Helps the electrolytes and hydration get in your bloodstream about 2 to 3 times faster. Yeah. It's called sodium glucose co-transport. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
So it's basically...
Who helped you come up with that word?
Basically, it's science. So
I know you didn't do that on your own. Who helped you come up with that word?
I was looking at all the competitors over there.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Yep.
There's a ton of them over there. Guess what? Because people skip right over that. Mai, they got to reload this shelves twice a week.
Minimum.
All
right, as we continue on down the road in the college football viewing windows, noon, you should probably just go play outside. Go fishing, go do something. Go to Hammond, America at 8 a.m. for a baseball game, something like that. Texas and Florida is the 3:30 game over on ESPN. Over on ABC, the 3:30 game is going to be Vanderbilt at Alabama. Over on NBC, it is Boise State and Notre Dame. Over on ESPN2, it is UVA, Virginia versus undefeated Louisville. And then over on the Big Ten Network, it is going to be Washington traveling to undefeated Maryland.
Oh, hello.
So I got some unbeatens here in this window. This is by far the best window.
Yeah, this is definitely the best window. I'm looking through it. I'm not a lot of decal games there, except for Texas, Florida, Vanderbilt, Alabama.
It's a decal game.
there's a good team like Washington versus Maryland.
It's a good game.
It's a good game because good teams, but like it's
Malik
not
Washington's
in
balling
my
as a
brain.
freshman.
I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around like that being just a classic matchup for me. So
a classic Big Ten matchup between
Big Ten matchup
between the team that we've always known in Washington to be in the Pac-12 and the team that we knew to be in the ACC for a long time, Maryland.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I
And the
say
Big East.
the decal on the side of the helmets. I like those. I like those classic matchups. Even though that is a good game, I'm not going to be locked in because it's just it seems weird to me. So Texas, Florida is really intriguing to me. Texas has played a bunch of nobodies. You got Ark Manning there talking trash to Sam Houston State players when he, I guess, runs over him. He just scores a touchdown. The guy
Really,
falls
guy
in.
was just kind of on his back.
Yeah, whatever. The last time they played a big-time opponent, of course, opening week, they played in Ohio State on the road. They did not look very good. Now, of course, Ark has all these unrealistic expectations, unfair expectations. Comes out, it's a really tough spot for him playing early in a game against Ohio State on the road. First game, all these expectations, all the hype, all the lead up to the first game of the season. Of course, didn't look great. Is he a talented kid? Yes. So I think he's got a good head on his shoulders. Yes. But this is the first big, good matchup on the road that they're facing since then. So he's got to overcome a little adversity. He's got to get past the mentals of that first game. Because I'm sure that's a lingering thought. Man, that was a tough situation. I didn't play as well. So he's got to get past that. Of course, roster-wise, Texas, we think, is better than Florida. But we know that. We know. I mean, Florida doesn't have the record, but they got the talent. Defensively, I think they're really good. Defensive line's very good. DJ Lagway, talented. He just hasn't put it all together. A lot of confidence in that building. They did this last year. They were able to turn it around. I actually think Florida's going to upset Texas this week.
Okay.
Calling it.
Save Billy's job.
I know. That's what we were talking earlier
Back
this week.
against the wall, Billy.
This is going to confuse. This game is going to be one of those confusing games for the powers that be at Florida.
Back against the wall, Billy. Gets it done.
I'm not saying Florida's back. I'll be cheering against them. I promise you that. I just think this is one of those games.
All right, well, maybe you're on to something. When you look at the line of this game, it has moved down a full point.
Okay.
Now, Florida's only a 5.5-point dog at home.
People might have been listening to our show. Vegas might have been listening to our show the other day.
If Billy loses this game, let's call it 24-10, you think there's a change made?
24-10?
24-10.
There needs to be, yeah.
And then Florida would be 1-4 on the season?
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things during the season. It's like, I mean, you're 4 games into the season. Like Napier can't even argue. Well, it was the number 9 team. They were number 1, preseason number 1, number 9 team in the country. Because Texas literally hasn't beaten anybody.
Yeah.
They lost to the one, team.
Yeah,
with the
San
pulse that
Jose
they played.
State, UTEP, and Sam Houston.
So it's not like they're saying, well, we lost to a team that has beat Ohio State, they beat LSU, they beat Alabama. Yeah, of course we're going to lose to them, guy. It's a good matchup. We fought hard, but this is a team that has an unproven quarterback.
Right.
A lot of unproven commodities, lost a lot of people from last year, overhyped in the preseason, and lost kind of ugly to Ohio State and hadn't beat anybody. So there's no argument. There's no counter argument that Napier would have to those power that be.
True.
So I think if they do, they lose by double digits. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, you might be looking for that OTB eulogy next week.
Yep. You better
I hate
have
to do it because I like Napier.
Yeah, you better have a lot of those ready to go.
I know.
It could be a multiple eulogy week.
God, every time I got to write one of those, I'm up to like 2, 3 in the morning too.
I know. The one you did about Sam Pittman was a little harsh.
I know.
A little body shaming going on.
When I was writing it, I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Didn't love how the old
how you portrayed Sam.
Brain was working, artificial or non-artificial.
Yeah. You did him dirty.
I like Sam Pittman.
I like LSU snacks, the officially licensed snacks of the Tigers. Yeah. Every bite supports LSU athletes. So you can cheer on the Tigers while enjoying great taste. Try the Win Bar, a blend of crunchy granola, wholesome almonds, and chocolate chips packed with protein and lower in sugar. Or, Matthew, You can grab the Win Bites, gluten-free bite-sized chocolate chip cookies with the perfect crunch. Find LSU Snacks now at Rouse's, or you can order them online at lsusnacks.com. LSU Snacks, where every bite supports LSU. Go Tigers.
I like snacks.
And you like LSU?
And I like LSU.
So LSU
Put those
Snacks
things together. See where I'm doing this? See where I'm going?
You actually can get them right here at Rouse's, right by the checkout there. We saw them last week.
Yep.
When we were here. So come grab those LSU snacks and support LSU.
Oh, I got about 3
LSU
people
athletes.
over there at the breakfast bar. Hopefully they don't take all the foods before I get some.
All right, when we come back, Vanderbilt and Alabama. Can Vanderbilt do it 2 years in a row? Can Diego Pavia become a legend even more than he already is? Can he get a statue maybe built of him if he takes down Alabama back-to-back years? He would be 5-0, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is correct, which you can question that if you want.
No.
Could he be 5-0 against Auburn and Alabama in his career? We'll break that game down when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, it is always a great time to go for Dose and grab an ice-cold Dos Equis or two.
Or tree.
You can enjoy a nice little risk-free college football weekend because your Tigers aren't playing. You can just sit back, enjoy the games, kick your feet up, have the ice chest next to you, and go for Dose. Or coming up this weekend, right, you got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Giants. A lot of people think this could be the Saints' first victory, and you can enjoy that victory in style by going for Dose. Grab an ice cold Dos Equis.
Yeah, you can do that right here at Rouse's. I think right past all this food, we got the beer and wine section. There's like a little beer cave. You get it already ice cold. So whether it's the Lager Especial, the Amber Especial, the Michelada, the Chelada,
the whole lotta,
you can do it. So go for Dose or go for Trace with Dos Equis. Drink responsibly.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Tarina. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net, powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Just abruptly stops here.
You could have played bad music today, Alondra.
You could just play generic. You know, I don't know. I'm working, but I think the afternoon show plays generic music, right? Like generic bed 7.
Yeah,
could have played that.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't heard that song you played since Jesus was a boy, and I was vibing to it. It's a good song. Anyways,
Rouse is starting to heat up over here.
Yeah, it is. We just had a loyal listener who's also a Memphis Tiger fan.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Memphis Tigers, 5-0 on the season, taking on 2-3 Tulsa this weekend.
Tulsa, giant killer.
At the Liberty Bowl. Memphis 20.5-point favorites. Shout out to Memphis, who very easily could be the G6 rep.
Both those teams getting coaches fired.
Yeah. Memphis got Arkansas. Tulsa got Gundy. You're right.
They sure did. My goodness.
It's very true. It's a good point.
So a couple giant killers just going at it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I usually shoot for at least one good point a day. Like if I get 2 to 3, that's a good day.
It's called Lanyap.
That's an award-winning show at that point.
All right, so shout out to that loyal listener came. We got a couple of our loyal listeners that have shown up today. Appreciate y'all, as always, saying what's up to us. And you can as well. We'll be here until 10 a.m., obviously, doing the show. Do want to get back to the game that we teased there, Alabama and Vanderbilt. Diego Pavia trying to have back-to-back wins against the Crimson Tide. Now, I heard this stat, haven't fact-checked this stat, so I think it's right.
Yeah.
Got a strong belief that it's right.
Yep. I think this fact is correct.
If Diego Pavia beats Alabama for the second year in a row, somebody said he'd be the first quarterback to do it since LSU did it with like Jordan Jefferson and Jarrett Lee. The first quarterback to go back-to-back wins against Alabama.
Wait, since Jordan Jefferson and Jarrett Lee?
I think because they were kind of rotating.
That count? I think that counts.
I think they were rotating. No. Sorry, but this stat's not going to you.
Well,
okay.
For a long time, Alabama didn't lose to the same team 2 years in a row, for sure.
That's kind of the point of the stat.
Yeah, got it.
That's the whole point. I'm bringing it up.
Oh, yeah. I hope he does it.
Can he do it? Will he do it?
Yeah, absolutely. He can. Certainly.
No, Taylor said I'm right. Boom. 2010, 2011.
Yeah, you can't combine 2 quarterbacks, though, into one.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yep. It's called a dual quarterback system.
It's called a reach.
It's called a dual quarterback system.
I don't know, buddy. But can they do it? Yes, they can. I believe if Alabama comes out and plays the way they did against Georgia last week, Vanderbilt's going to have to play a perfect game. Because Alabama, how they looked with it, I mean, from top to bottom, of course, that roster is better than Vanderbilt. I mean, it's just the way, I don't have to explain to anybody. But Vanderbilt's got the edge to them that not a lot of teams have. They got an old fullback as a head coach, and they got pretty much a current fullback playing quarterback. And it's just an edge. It's a grit. It's a mindset for them. But at some point, talent usually wins the day if both teams go into the game and operate in all cylinders. And that's what Alabama. Ty Simpson's getting better and better every single week.
Yeah, he looks really good.
He looks really good, spinning the ball, hitting the ball, throwing the ball down the field very accurately. And they got weapons on the outside. If Alabama plays like they did last week, Vanderbilt will have to play perfect to stay in the game and have a chance to win. But can they do it? Absolutely. It's hard for even the best teams to put 2 weeks like that in back-to-back. So Alabama, you come out last week, you play Georgia. I mean,
and
that's
you
like,
lose a lot of emotion.
That was an emotional game. Alabama versus Georgia. I mean, that had to be one of those emotional high games. Now you're coming back, and this is not the uniform that you would expect to have to get up for. But you lost last, so there's like not.
Touché.
But there won't be like.
Did you just make another good point?
I know, that's two. It means it's an award-winning show today. So, Coach DeBoer. There's not a lot that he's going to have. He shouldn't have to say a lot this week because they lost last year to them. Alabama should be pissed. They should want this game. Now, coming on the heels of the Georgia game, it's tough. Emotionally, it's tough to, like, string those 2 weeks together. But the way they operated last week, do I think Vanderbilt can do it? Do I think they will do it? I do not.
Ye of little faith.
I hope so. Like I'll absolutely 100% be cheering. And it kind of ticked me off last week when Alabama was playing so good.
Vanderbilt's been dominant this year, right? I mean, look, they play Charleston Southern. They win 45-3. That didn't count. They go on the road to Virginia Tech, and they win 44-20. They go on the road to South Carolina and win 31-7.
Yeah, that was.
They play against Georgia State, who they lost to a year ago, and win 70-21. They play a good Utah State football team, certainly to, the conference and everything that Utah State plays in. Obviously, I know it's Utah State, but, a decent football team, and they win by 3 scores last week. It's a good football team. This football team is better this year than they were a year ago. They have every opportunity to win this game. Now, the game being in Tuscaloosa, the crowd understanding that Vanderbilt won the game because – it takes a lot for that Alabama crowd to show up and be loud because, and I get it, they've won so many games and so many times. It's like, okay, we're going to win. We're Alabama. It's Vanderbilt.
Yep.
But I think they understand.
Some would call it a spoiled fan base.
That's very true. But I think they realize how good Vanderbilt is, and I think they're excited about how the team has fought back after losing to Florida State. So it's going to be a fully leaded crowd there in Tuscaloosa.
Game day, right?
Game day. Yep. Yeah, game day. Our guy Theo Vaughn is the guest picker.
Okay.
Yeah, Theo's going to be the guest picker for the game there. And
is he in Alabama?
No, he's an LSU fan, but he lives in Nashville, so his adopted team is Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Yeah, he's.
But the game's in Alabama.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Looks like you can get Theo on there. You're gonna get Theo on there. Who else you gonna get? Greg McElroy.
I just feel like you usually pick like the home team's guest picker. Is this the first time they've ever not done the guest picker from the home team?
Getting Brody Croyle out there. John Parker Wilson.
How about Nick Saban?
Blake Sims. I'm running out here. Give me
Miss Terry.
Miss Terry. There you go.
I mean, seriously, is this the first time game days ever not had
Tyler Watts?
Okay, all right, guy. Tyler Watts is triple option?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
With the biggest knee braces you've ever seen.
He wore 7 knee braces on 2 legs.
That's all I got for you.
He ran that triple option, though.
Oh, I did actually like watching him play.
Yeah. Somebody do a little fact check for us.
Jay Coker. Oh, that's one of them. Okay.
Mike Price?
Yep. I actually think Vanderbilt. I might pick him to win.
You're gonna pick him to win?
I think I might pick him to win.
Love it.
Oh man. All right. Well, Flynn has no faith in Vanderbilt.
What's the spread?
It's 10.5.
Is it 10
Alondra said 11.5, so maybe it's gone up.
Oh, my God.
It's actually, right now, Alondra did open up at 11.5. I'm just looking on ESPN Bet, so if DraftKings might have a different number. It's 10.5 right now. It did open up, like Alondra said, at 11.5.
That is, why is that line so stinky? That is a stinky, stinky line.
If I was parlaying that, I'd probably actually juice it up a little bit to 14.
Okay.
Just because I do think it is stinky.
But you think they'll win? Got it.
Yep.
Love it.
Got to cover my bases.
I would take him. I'd rather take them if I'm betting money at plus 14, but I think they're going to win. Smart.
Well, I'll say if you're parlaying that.
Okay.
When a parlay, you got to protect yourself a little bit.
Sure. I mean, you can win more money if you just take a money line.
You got a lot of games. Yeah, you can do that separately. It's not a parlay.
Juice that parlay up.
All right, I actually have faith in Vanderbilt Flynn doesn't.
I do.
He said Roll Tide during the break. Y'all couldn't hear him. Boise State and Notre Dame. The only reason I bring that game up is because people think if Notre Dame runs the table, they still can make the college football playoff, even though they have nothing left on their schedule. Are their losses good losses, if you want to have that argument? Sure. You go on the road to Miami, you lose a close game, you play A&M, you lose by 1, they miss the call, blah, 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 blah. But you have Boise State unranked, NC State unranked, USC unranked, Boston College unranked, Navy might be ranked by that point, Pitt unranked, Syracuse unranked, Stanford unranked. Notre Dame has a bunch of mids left on their schedule. Mids that you recognize the logo of the mid school, but they're still mids. And so like what Notre Dame has done, they've put a schedule together of a lot of teams that you recognize. It's not like Nevada or Utah State or Sacramento State. You recognize the team, but that doesn't mean that it's a good win.
Notre Dame, you are so beta. You are everything that is wrong with college football. Sack up. Join a conference. I get it. Early in the schedule, yeah, you made some respectable schedules. You played some respectable games, fine. But if they make the playoffs this year, my God, I might stop watching college football.
If they make it after losing their two biggest games and people use good losses as the
Navy was 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I might just be solely an NFL guy if they make the playoffs.
All right, you heard it here first. If they make the playoffs, Flynn's giving up college football forever.
And I did not say Roll Tide, by the way. I just let the record state I did not say it. I would never say it. Kidding me?
That's not what I heard.
Let's all be real here.
All right, we'll take a break. Oh, I beat that. I beat that.
We beat it. You did. You beat it.
I beat that.
You beat it.
I beat that one, Alondra.
There's one thing this show's known for. It's clock integrity for 2 days.
More OTB when we come back here live from Rouse's.
Off the bench.
I beat that one.
He did beat that one. He crushed it, actually.
And Pelican Roof's going to beat any other roofing company. All right, pelicanroof.com is the website. Go check out what they can do for your space, your home, your business. They have the instant roof quote tool right there, top right corner of the website. And you type in your address, and it gets an outline of what you've got going on, right? So pretty close to the cost there. Here's how your roof looks, and here's what we can expect the cost to be. And then we've got financing options as well right there on the homepage. So go check it all out, pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, you can check out their website too. And check out their reviews. On a place that hates everything, the internet, they love Pelican Roof. You're talking about 5-star reviews. And these are reviews based on people that have used Pelican Roof for their job to replace their roof. So if you got a project, if you have a new roof, you just got to replace it. You're in bad shape. You build a new home, whatever it is. Go call them today. Offices in Lafayette and Baton Rouge, or go visit them. PelicanRoof.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future at Miss Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future at Miss Energy.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
Everybody get up.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
We got to figure out a way to keep the.
Jake was feeling it.
I was, man. It's a good one. It's a good one. Shout out to had a visitor, my son, Huddy Paul.
Huddy.
Fresh off a concert over at school.
A little choir concert.
Yeah. Has to go to the doctor and get shots. That sucks. But some say he's got the voice of an angel.
You think he sounds like a combination of Fergie and Jesus?
I've heard. I heard that anybody that went to the performance today heard he was levitating over said performance.
I heard there was actually a music studio producer in the back.
Yeah, shout out to him. That's he's the fellow in the yellow shirt over there crushing the breakfast bar.
Yeah, he is.
And you should be crushing the breakfast bar as well here at Rouse's.
I just saw a clip of it was a little highlight from the game last night.
Rams 49ers.
Yeah. So I can't. I'm blanking on his first name, but Williams, the running back for the Rams.
Yep.
They're right on the goal line in the fourth quarter, about to score a touchdown that would have won the game. But 95 for the Niners. I don't know his name.
Hell of a play.
He comes in, and is there anything sexier in football than a punch strip fumble? Like
it's pretty good. I know you love it. I know. Look, you've also got PTSD from playing in the same division as Peanut.
I know. And he was an innovator. He changed football forever. Charles Peanut Tillman, the famous quarterback.
Where did he play college football?
Oh, I know this because I did a scouting report on him twice a week for 6 years. You're gonna have to. Oh, Louisiana, huh?
It's in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's cool?
What's school? That's what I said. Louisiana.
Yes, continue.
The university.
Louisiana Lafayette.
That's what I said. It's UL.
Now you can go to Louisville.
Got it. See?
I love that Flynn's not been in radio enough that it's like kind of a bet. He's like, wait, what? I thought I had it.
I think I had it.
I thought I had it.
But yeah, it was a great play on the goal line. Got to have better ball security, but man, those defenders right now, when they see any piece of a ball, they are going for a punch. And the guy, he dove, punch, fumble on the goal line, landed on the ball, fumble recovery. Great play. Sexy. That punch is just, oof. Chef's kiss.
I'm trying to think.
Agree. You don't like it because you're a running back.
No. I had one in my NFL career. We're playing, I don't even know what year it was. We're playing the Dolphins on the road. It was early. It was still a baseball field from the Marlins. So I don't even know what stadium that was. So it was still the baseball field out there.
Sure.
Devon Bess, who was a receiver returner from Hawaii, great dude, one of the best ping pong players I've ever seen in my life. He's the returner, like the L4, and I come across and I like kind of get skinny of the edge on the wedge, and I just hit the ball up like out of his arm, like kind of like just hit it up like that, and it goes up, grab it, fall on it.
It's fun.
We turn the ball over the next play.
Oh man.
I remember being so excited, being like fired up, and I'm like holding on to the ball like I'm, it's like my first like thing that I did in the NFL, you know. And so I'm like, dude, I just caused a fumble, I got it there, and then like next play,
this is gonna win the game for
turnover.
Us. Everyone's gonna love me.
Turnover. It was one of those ones we threw to our blocking tight end, like our true yackle, right? And it was like one of those ones that like went through his hands, hit him in the helmet, went up, and then got intercepted.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
it's too bad. That's why
Pro Player Stadium. That's right, Bilbo.
Never throw it to a yackle.
I know. Brandon Manu Malianu was
Why do
his
I feel
name.
bad when I say
Great
the word
player,
yackle?
So a yackle is what I call.
Yeah, and I get a Y.
Okay, a Y
okay.
tight end is a tackle.
I feel dirty for when I say it for some reason.
Yackle. It's fine.
I feel like it's a slang term. Kind of like wireback.
Oh, wireback, yeah. Why? Wait, what'd you do in the chat? What'd you do here?
Me?
Yeah, what'd you do here?
Oh, they're getting mad at me for this UL situation.
Oh.
Actually, honestly, I didn't remember what school. I just said Louisiana. Didn't know if it was Lafayette or Tech or.
I think you knew what you did. And you said UL, and I said Louisville?
I have no idea what I did. What did I do?
So, I learned this when I moved to Baton Rouge. Because it used to be like this with Tech. Like in North Louisiana, it was like Tech had some of this. Like you either have to choose. You either call them Louisiana or you call them Louisiana Lafayette.
No, they're ULL.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's
to me, they are.
That's your final stance.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we were talking about Peanut Town, I just said Louisiana because I wasn't sure if it was Tech or Lafayette.
Okay. That clears the air. Everybody good?
We all good? Everybody good?
Everybody good.
They don't buy enough my for me to call them what they want.
Hour 3 coming back your way.
Off the bench.
All right, I want to tell you about our friends over at Pala.
Pala.
They've been getting it done in Louisiana since 1973, and they are, which is very cool, 100% employee-owned. And they handle all the big stuff: industrial construction, fabrication, storage tanks, power systems, you name it, and Pala can get it done. And they're all about quality, safety, and doing things the right way, just like a championship team does things the right way. So if your business needs a trusted partner to tackle the tough jobs, check out Pala at palagroup.com. That is palagroup.com.
Palagroup.com. We are proud to be working with Pala right now, industrial construction company with a 70,000 square foot fabrication facility in Louisiana and licenses in 32 different states. We are equipped for projects of any scale. So when safety, quality, and reliability matter, choose Pala. Employee-owned, relationship-driven. Learn more at palagroup.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future at Miss Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Friday, October 3rd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 86. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll give you a final pick for Saints versus Giants. We'll play a little What's the Ticket, and we'll put together a little OTB Pontoon parlay. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from Rouse's at Burbank and Lee, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Welcome back.
I didn't even get to hear if the river is still wet.
Guess it's dried up. Wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't know. Couldn't hear it.
Don't like this.
This
is so bad.
Well,
yeah, I know. You're not a musician. It's okay. You do not have the voice of an angel.
I thought I did.
No. All right. So we'll have What's the Ticket? We'll put our Pontoon parlay together. We'll kind of give a final look and a final prediction on the Saints-Giants here in this hour. We also like to have the old party barge picks. Now, we were 1 for 3 there last week, so we need to do better.
Yeah, we got to be better.
We got to be better, okay? So let's take a look right now at the NFL slate. Alondra Tate, I'll let y'all go 3rd and 4th, so y'all can make sure you're ready there in studio. That means you go 2nd, Flynn. That's how that works. All right, so let's quickly go to the games. I'll give you the spread. Then we'll come back and we'll give you the party barge pick of what we like, okay? You've got the Minnesota Vikings traveling to take on the Cleveland Browns right now. Minnesota, a 3.5-point favorite. You've got the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to take on the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are a 6.5-point favorite. You've got the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are a 1.5 favorite. You've got the Cowboys traveling to take on the Jets. The Cowboys, a 2.5-point favorite. You've got the Broncos traveling to the Eagles. The Eagles, a 3.5-point favorite. You've got the Dolphins traveling to the Panthers. The Dolphins favored by 1.5. You've got the Texans and the Ravens. Texans on the road a 2.5-point favorite. No Lamar Jackson. Important.
Is that 100% no Lamar?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure he's out. You've got the Titans traveling to the Cardinals. God, why would you go to that game? The Cardinals are a 7.5-point favorite. By the way, that ticket, $19 if you're going to go to a pro football game. You've got the Buccaneers and the Seahawks in Seattle, 3.5 in favor of the Seahawks. You've got the Lions and the Bengals. The Bengals at home, a 10.5-point dog to Detroit. You've got the Commies traveling to take on the Chargers in SoFi. The Chargers, a 2.5-point favorite. You've got the Patriots and the Bills in Buffalo. The Bills, a 7.5-point favorite. And the Chiefs and Jags in Jacksonville on Monday night. The Chiefs, a 3.5-point favorite on the road.
I'm looking at a lot of over-unders that also seem intriguing to me as well.
You can add that.
Yeah.
You can add that. I mean, you actually have in a professional football game, you have a total in the Vikings-Browns game of 36.5 right now.
That is startling.
Dylan Gabriel gets his first start. So that contributes to that. Dylan Gabriel.
No one's talking about. I've never heard that person's name.
Yep.
He's a starting quarterback and the least talked about one.
I think he's won more games in college football than anybody in the history of college football. That guy.
Okay.
Am I crazy to think maybe the Cowboys over the Jets is the play here? Do we think the Cowboys fooled us the other night against the Packers? The Jets are 0-4. They're hot garbage. It's at MetLife. But then I'd have to trust the Cowboys.
Then you got to put a lot of faith in the Cowboys. And they, so the Cowboys 1-2-1 right now. So not a great start. Team, they got CeeDee Lamb hurt. But maybe I need to throw this over to Taylor too to talk about this, but is Dak Prescott playing the best football that he's played in his career up to this point in this season?
Completion percentage-wise, he is. And look, I know CD's out, but the combination of George Pickens and Jake Ferguson's playing like a top 5 tight end. That offense is really good. The Jets' defense is terrible. Like that's not a bad way to go.
Okay, I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys.
You going to take them, huh?
I'm going to take them minus 2.5 on the road against the Jets.
All right, putting a lot of faith in the star. Okay. I mean, I can't knock that. Taylor's right. I mean, the Jets' pass defense, terrible.
Yeah.
They got beat so bad this past weekend, and Justin Fields made one of the most incredible scramble runs I've ever seen from a quarterback. It was incredible, and they still couldn't find their way to even get close in that game. So, all right, so I'm looking at this. I'm trying to go through. There's a couple of different games that I like. You know, I'm kind of eyeballing the Patriots. They're getting 7.5.
I thought about that one.
I thought about that one.
I figured somebody else would take it, though.
And Bills, you know, they've looked really good. But I'm going to go. I'm going to keep it here at the Superdome. I'm looking at this total number of 41.5. And I think I'm going to go under 41.5. This has like the makings to me of a 21-17 type game, maybe like a 17-14 game. You got Jackson Dart, who looked the part, who looked good last week, had a lot of quarterback runs, but I don't think there was anything spectacular he did with his arm. But the Saints' defense, coming off of a game where they, for the most part, throughout the game, they made it really hard on Josh Allen. Josh Allen is, at this point, obviously, probably the best quarterback, if not the best player in the NFL. I think the style of play that Jackson Dart brings to the table is very similar to the style of play that Josh Allen, just in like the great value version of it at this point in his career, right? So I think the Saints defense in the dome on that fast turf, you give Jackson Dart in that offense a ton of problems. And the Saints haven't proven to me that they can just go out and light up a scoreboard yet. I think that defenses have seen kind of the playbook on how to attack this Saints offense, which is play shell, play bend, don't break, make them run the ball, make Spencer Rattler be patient, be disciplined, and they just haven't proven to be able to consistently hit deep pass. So I like that under at 41.5. Now, if it was like 40.5, I'd probably stick away from it. But I think it's a bad matchup. I think the Saints defense comes alive and makes it really hard on Jackson Dart. So let's go under 41.5 with the Saints Giants.
All right, the under. That's exciting. All right, Alondra Tate back in studio. What do you got to add to the old?
Okay, so I am going to go. This might, I don't know. We haven't been hitting the NFL parlays too good, so I'm going to go with this one. I don't think Kansas City is that good of a team. Jacksonville is 3-1 right now, and it's at Jacksonville. I'm going to go Jacksonville plus 3.5 versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Duval. All right, for me, look, I really think the Bucs are going to go into Seattle and win, but what do they say? Never pick a team you have too much invested in. So I'm not going to go that. I will take the Philadelphia Eagles to cover the 3.5 against the Denver Broncos. J.K. Dobbins last week, first 100-yard rusher Sean Payton's had in Denver. They were able to squeak out the win. That's not going to happen against the Eagles. I think they get A.J. Brown more involved after his social media shenanigans this week. I think the Eagles get this one done. I think they cover the 3.5.
All right. Do you have those all written down there, Matthew, to kind of give a quick recap of the Party Bar's NFL plays?
Yeah. The only one I didn't write down was yours. Whoopsies.
I had the Dallas Cowboys minus 2.5 at the New York Jets.
All right. So for the week 5 OTB Party Barge, we got Cowboys minus 2.5. We got the Eagles minus 3.5 versus the Broncos. We have the Saints Giants under 41.5, and Jacksonville plus 3.5 at home versus the Chiefs.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. My headphone just stopped working. Couldn't hear myself talk.
That was just your short circuit there.
No, couldn't.
Wire back. All right. Before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com is the website. Always remember, throughout the state of Louisiana, no matter where you're at, right, and we're fortunate enough to play throughout the state. If you're listening to us here in Louisiana, it is just your area code followed by 888-8888. You call that number. Speak with whoever is going to help you get to the bottom of whatever you're looking to get done. Like if you want to know more information, hey, can you handle this for me in the courtroom? You want to know more about past client results, you can find that on the website as well, getgordon.com, but you can also do it by picking up the phone and calling that number. Again, your area code followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
Laundra just sent over the odds for that OTB Party Bot, plus 1,174. Ooh.
Have yourself a weekend. Make a little change. Make a little coin.
That's right.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll play Flynn's favorite game. What's the ticket? And we'll do it right here on this Football Friday live from Rouse's.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. That's a website for Central Plumbing. Not only in Central, though. In the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. Any issue you might have, any emergency that you might have, always remember that 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day number of 225-925-8552. Now, it's not only in emergencies. They also can help you out if you're in the remodel game. If you want to upgrade at your home, at your business, they can do that, and they can do it every single time as well. Go to centralplumbing.org.
That's right. Whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, if you work with Central Plumbing, we're talking 24/7 emergency service. So no matter the day, no matter the time, if there is something happening at your place of business, at your home, if there's a water leak, whatever the emergency is, they can help you. So give them a call in an emergency situation, 225-925-8552. And whatever size project you got happening, they are the expert. The Payne family have been doing it a long time. So go call them and go see them today. Centralplumbing.org.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the
I spend my time just thinking about you. Every single day, guess I'm really missing you. And all those things we used to do. Hey girl, what's up? It used to be just me and you.
I spend my time just thinking about you. Every single day, guess I'm really missing you. And all those things we used to
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
You get the vibe check up when it just ends like that.
Do you think it ends for everybody like that?
Nope, just us. We're the only person that knows what we're talking about. Imagine you're vibing in the club, and all of a sudden, music just stops. They turn on the lights. Hey, it's 2 a.m. You got to get out. Mm-hmm. We've all been there. That's what we feel every break.
Ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here. Mm-hmm. But we're not. We actually got like 40 more minutes here at Rouse's.
Makes good radio.
I don't care.
Inside jokes here.
Yep.
No big deal.
Just giving you a little peek behind the curtain. All right. It is time for What's the Ticket? And if you're new to the show, what's the ticket? Well, here's how we play the game. It's got to involve at least one team in the top 25. And we go across the games involving at least one team in the top 25. And we give you the lowest ticket and the highest ticket in each of these matchups. That's the get-in price. 2 feet in the stadium. Okay. What's the ticket? We always start with the lowest ticket. Alondra Tate, get ready to play. All right, is the lowest ticket in the country involving at least one top 25 team Penn State at UCLA, Illinois at Purdue, Virginia at Louisville, Kent State at OU, Texas Tech at Houston, West Virginia at BYU. So, West Virginia at BYU, Texas Tech at Houston, Kent State at Oklahoma, Virginia at Louisville, Penn State at UCLA, or Illinois at Purdue.
I'm between two here. Between Penn State at UCLA, because over at Euclid, they're the second team in Los Angeles, and they have terrible fans, I think. Maybe not terrible. They don't have a lot. But OU, I remember them being in one of the lowest recently for a game that was against a bigger team.
Auburn.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to go with Kent State at OU just because of that historical record that they were one of the lowest ticket prices versus Auburn. So Kent State, yeah, that's all right. Put fans in the stands.
All right, Tete Alondra, which one of those games?
I'm going to go UCLA.
I hate to pick the same. I always say I like to go different. I have to go UCLA. I mean, they're winless. They have no fans. Nobody goes to the games. It's got to be that one.
All right, as we always do, we'll go from the highest ticket in this category to the lowest ticket in said category. At $83, it is West Virginia at BYU. At $72, it is Texas Tech at Houston. At $33, it's Penn State at UCLA. At $25, it is Virginia at Louisville.
Come on.
Also at $25, it is Kent State at Oklahoma. And for $20, you can get into Illinois at Purdue. That was a tough one. This week was a tough one. It's a conference game. You don't really know a lot about Illinois or Purdue. That was good logic for your Oklahoma. And honestly, when I was writing it out, I knew that would get somebody.
Yeah, and it's good logic for the UCLA too.
Yeah.
But you got to know in Southern California, because it never rains, everything is 3 times more expensive. So what'd you say?
Nobody hates California more. Well, I don't know. T-Bob hated California, so both my co-hosts have hated it.
Whether they don't care if there's only 10 people in the stand, they're still not going to mark the tickets down any. So I think it was $30. So 3 times more expensive than anywhere else in the country.
They're clearing at least $90.
It'd have been $10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a friends and family game there for sure. All right, let's go to the highest ticket in the top 25 across the country. All right, is it Iowa State at Cincinnati? Is it Wisconsin at Michigan? Texas at Florida? Vanderbilt at Alabama? Miami at Florida State? Or Mississippi State at Texas A&M? So real quick recap here. Iowa State at Cincinnati, Wisconsin at Michigan, Texas at Florida, Vanderbilt at Alabama, Miami at Florida State, Mississippi State at Texas A&M.
I'm going to go Miami at Florida State. Miami, high rank coming into Florida State. It's a classic matchup.
Yep. Rivals.
Rivals, old school, baby. So I'm going
wide
with
right,
that one.
I believe. Yeah, a couple times. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Alondra, Tate, what you got?
So I'm between two. I'm between Vandy at Bama or Mississippi State at Texas A&M. I think I'm going to go State at Texas A&M.
Yeah, that's a good pick. They got all that money over there at Texas A&M. I considered that one. However, I'm going to go with Matt and go the in-state rivals, the top 10 matchup, Florida State, Miami. So that's where I'm going.
All right, we'll start with the lowest ticket and work our way up to the highest ticket. At $68, it is Iowa State at Cincinnati. At $76, kind of tells you where this team is, Texas at Florida. At $81, Mississippi State at Texas A&M.
It's a big stadium.
That's a huge stadium. That's actually a pretty good ticket price for that game. I like that. $97 for Wisconsin at Michigan.
Come on.
For $111, it is Vanderbilt at Alabama. And when you hear this price, it's going to make you feel
spooky.
For $325, you can get into Miami at Florida State. And imagine if Florida State didn't lose the UVA, what that price would be. Probably closer to 500.
What's how many people spots can they fit?
What's Doak? Is Doak probably like, I don't want to even put a number out. 70 feels like maybe 70 something. I don't know.
Well, it didn't beat last week. Last week is Penn State, and that was, I think it was 411 was the cheapest.
Yeah.
And they're 100,000.
Doak, yeah. Oh, am I? Doak, 67,000. I said 70,000. That feels pretty good.
Hey, we got to step
I really
that
didn't
up.
even know.
We got to put a little extension on that stadium.
Well, they were 79,000. They had renovations. But this is actually kind of sad. They had renovations, and they took 12,000 seats away and made it more premium.
Smart.
So.
Well, it's 325. I guess that is premium.
Yeah. True. Touche.
I'm looking up. So last week, I know so Penn State holds 106,572 people, and the cheapest ticket last week was $411. So if every seat was the lowest priced ticket at $411, that'd have been a revenue of $43,801,092 if they were all $411. Of course, they're not all $411. So it's reasonable to suggest that last week Penn State's revenue for that one game or a whiteout was over $100 million, probably pretty easily.
I would say roll out of bed, easy math, without a question, $75 million. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no questions asked, $75 million.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, you're talking sweet prices. I mean, you're 5, 6, 7 times the price of that 400. I mean, the base price, right? Got to be. Anyway, yeah, 100 milli.
A milli. Yeah, $325. Miami at Florida State. And a game we haven't spent a lot of time talking about is that matchup. And Florida State losing, it loses some of its luster. If they were undefeated, game day would be there, be the talk of the town. UVA is a good football team. I just don't think the country knows that. They should be undefeated. They're not. It is what it is. Florida State got a chance at home against Miami. Miami looks really good.
They do have a chance, of course. I mean, they win against Alabama. It's college football, man. Like Virginia is a good team. It gave us one of the best crowd rushes ever, rushing the field last week.
The quickest for sure.
The quickest for sure. The most electric and dynamite. Good luck reviewing that last play.
That's true if you had to review it.
Yeah, Miami has looked the part so far. Looked like the real deal. Carson Beck coming over there. Just, he never put a breathe right strip on that kid. Did y'all see the picture I sent yesterday of Napoleon Dynamite photoshopped in Carson Beck's uniform?
Were so excited. You sent it before you could get out of the door yesterday at the studio.
I did. I saw it. Looked at it. Saw it walking down the stairs yesterday. And it was pretty impressive because it looks pretty eerily similar.
Yeah.
Wait,
we got a Chargers jersey and a Hester jersey and a
Mile-High hat. Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, that looks great.
This is legit. Everybody seeing this?
Man, I hope you were going to move your laptop.
Yeah, I was going to move my laptop.
You were going to move your laptop like we were going off your.
Yes.
We got this nice camera that Adam set up, and you moving your laptop.
Is that a shoulder mount camera? It's got the little loop up through the shoulder?
I think so, man. That is a good-looking jersey there. Bolt up. Let's go.
Yep. Better-looking hat.
It matches. Okay. All right. Fun police here.
Cheers, fun police.
Whoa. Okay.
That's 9 o'clock hour.
Gosh. Okay. We'll be back. A little pontoon parlay conversation. The highest ticket, Miami at Florida State. The lowest ticket, Illinois at Purdue. That's What's the Ticket. We'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is always available over at the dealership. And no matter what your needs are, what your family's needs are, they have got you covered. They have something for everyone. You will find something that is going to meet every need that you have because they have multiple options in every single category, right? Midsize SUV, got you. Truck, got you. Sedan, got you. Hybrid, got you. We got you in the full-size Sequoia. We got you in the Sienna minivan. You can go murdered out mini if you want to as well. All of that is right there at allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
Yeah, you never had a Toyota? Well, you want something that's safe? Check. Reliable? Check. Cool, check. Fast, check. They got it all, everything. Whatever your need is, whether you got a big family, whether you got a new job, you got to haul a lot of stuff, it doesn't matter. If it's that time where you need a new car, whether it's a brand new, whether it's used, whether it's a long-term lease, go check all their inventory out right there on their website, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Oh, Alondra, the Bible says don't call people fools, even if it plays here. She said we're back fools.
Yep.
And we are.
Yeah, we are.
You know, we get to talking sometimes
if the
here.
shoe fits. Sorry, we're buds.
Yeah.
Sometimes we talk.
A lot of stuff to catch up on sometimes, you know?
Yeah, we don't get much time to talk to each other every day.
Not enough.
Yep. Oh, Lordy.
All right, it is time now for the Pontoon parlay.
Is it?
It is. That's what we do.
Great.
Look, our clock management is so good that we could actually push it to the last segment because there is actually time now in the last segment, thanks to Alondra. But we're going to do it here. All right, it is the Pontoon parlay, and Alondra had a great idea. We're going to give you our favorite pick, the one that we love the most, and then one that's a little spicier. It's got a little something to it. It's almost like I'm on an island by myself with this pick, but just trust me on this pick.
Is it turnover chain worthy pick?
Ooh,
like a bold prediction of the weekend?
I think it could be.
Well, we haven't used it enough.
You're right. Okay.
Xavier Legat's a long way from putting that chain.
My God. I'm closer to 1,000 yards right now than he is, truly.
I don't know if that's true.
No, I mean, he had negative yards. So at one point I was technically kind of closer.
That's true. That's a good point.
All right. Taylor, Alondra, I'm going to throw it back to the studio, and you can give me your favorite pick, like the one that you feel very strongly about, like it's going to be an absolute, and then obviously one's a little spicier.
Okay, so the one that I am picking as my favorite pick might be a little spicy, but I actually feel pretty good about it. Mississippi State has looked pretty good this season. They fought real hard versus Tennessee, got the win when they were the underdog versus Arizona State. So I know Texas A&M is looking really good right now, but I have full confidence in Mississippi State in covering the 16.5. So I'm going to give Mississippi State plus 16.5 as my number one pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Texas A&M sucks. They always do. My pick, look, I actually cautioned everybody on this game a couple days ago. I understand both of their starting corners are out, but Jeremiah Cooper didn't play last week, and they held a really good Arizona team to just 14 points. They have a veteran secondary. I believe in this team. I have all year. The line is actually dropped now. It is Cincinnati minus 2.5, so I'm taking the Iowa State plus 2.5 over the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Okay, all right. I like those plays. That again, this is our favorite plays. All right, my favorite play of the weekend is Virginia traveling to Louisville, and they're getting 7.5 points. All right, so UVA, how do you handle success? We'll have to see. It's on the road. Again, UVA should be undefeated here in this season. They're not. They missed a throw. It is what it is, but they're a ranked football team, and you're giving me more than a touchdown. I'll take UVA plus 7.5 against Louisville.
I like that. Okay, I think this is the one we called this stinky earlier.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm falling for it, I think. I'm going to fall for it. Vanderbilt getting 11.5 points on the road. They were the giant killer last year. But are they the giant this year? We don't know. We're going to find out. But 11.5 points, are you kidding me? Even though it's on the road, give me Diego Pavia. Being mentored now by Johnny Football Manziel. Fullback for a head coach. Let's go. 11.5 points. I'll take it. Why not?
All right. That's
what?
I just never thought we'd be in a world where we take Vanderbilt to cover against Alabama, but I like it.
Well, I mean, it feels like 9.5, probably not, but 11.5, that seems like a lot. And for our spicy picks, I can get things started here. Spicy pick. I don't know if I'm going to throw this in the parlay. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I've talked about it. I already made the prediction a little bit earlier on this show. I don't know what the money line is, but I'm going Florida. Money line.
Ooh.
At home.
Ooh.
Versus Texas. Ark Manning. I don't think so. Not in the swamp. Billy Napier going to confuse the powers that be. Yeah, he might not keep his job anyway, but this week, Florida Gators show out. DJ Lagway makes the plays. The defense
DJ.
shuts him down.
That's my DJ.
I hate you, Florida. I really do. I will never not hate you. But for my spicy pick this week,
okay,
money line.
All right, that's pretty spicy. That is pretty spicy there. All right, so if we're going spicy, I'll go second here as well. I like a home dog. And if we're going like, if you're going to say Florida money line, I'm going to tell you, give me Maryland money line. They are a 6.5-point dog at home. They're undefeated. Malik Washington, freshman quarterbacks, playing as well as any quarterback kind of in the country right now that nobody's talking about, certainly. So my spicy pick, give me Maryland money line over Washington.
Maryland.
All right, let's go back to studio, Tay-Tay and Alondra.
All right, so my spicy pick, if you want to watch some football in between Smallville and Scrubs reruns, Wake Forest and Virginia Tech at noon on the CW network. And Wake Forest they fought real hard against Georgia Tech last weekend, a good Georgia Tech team. Virginia Tech is without their head coach. I'm not very impressed with their offense. They've faced Vandy and South Carolina, lost to both those teams. They are the favorite at home, though, -6.5. I think Wake Forest can cover, and I'm going to take Wake Forest plus 6.5.
All right, for me, I don't know how spicy it is, but Nebraska's an 11.5-point favorite over Michigan State. I understand Michigan State hasn't played good defense, but they're 3-1, and Nebraska hasn't looked great. I think Michigan State covers the 11.5.
All right, you got all those down?
I got the spicy ones. Forgot to write down the first ones. It's not me.
The more important?
Yeah, the more important.
The pontoon parlay ones?
Anybody else write them down? I know. I had Vanderbilt.
You had Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Alondra had
-11.5.
Mississippi State against A&M. I had Virginia against Louisville. And Tay-Tay had Iowa State against Cincinnati. The devil's in the details, bud. Got to keep up.
It's going to be a good week for us. I got a feeling.
Think so?
I got a good feeling. That's right. Iowa State is +2.5. Virginia +7.5. Vanderbilt +10.5. Mississippi State +6.5. So we are all taking dogs. We don't think anybody, no favorite's going to cover. This is the week of the dogs.
It's kind of been that way in college football this year, though, to be fair to our picks.
And all our spicy picks, all dogs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, you can't, if you give somebody, if you give like a favorite in a spicy pick, is that really spicy?
Nope.
I mean, unless they're like a 20.5-point favorite to cover something like that. And like Notre Dame's 20.5 over Boise. I guess that could have qualified maybe in that conversation.
Woof.
This feels like a year where like you're just going to have a lot of what we're talking about. You're going to have a lot of these games and a lot of these underdogs continue to win these big games. That's at least what it's been so far here this year. So, which team do we think has like the most to gain this weekend? Like which team? Because that can be a different conversation. Like for Vanderbilt, that's an obvious one. Like what they can gain. But also, like, you can throw Florida into that conversation, too, because if Florida wins, they save their coach's job.
For a little while.
For a little bit longer.
I don't think it holds on, but I don't know. It just feels like a trap game for me here. And I'm looking at, like, the top teams. What do the top teams have to gain? You can make the argument that even though they're ranked number 3, Miami, if they beat Florida State, if they beat the in-town rival, we know for sure that what they have done to date is not a fluke. We know what they've done to date is not just a flash in the pan. Would be 5 weeks sustained really good football. So I don't know if they have a lot to gain because they're already 3, but it proves to everybody that, okay, it's official. It's like you can stop hesitating when you talk about it that Miami's back, but Miami would officially be back.
Oh, yes. Like that would be like one of those humps to get over where it's like, okay, hey, you fooled us so many times. Like we've seen you do this for 6-7 games. But Florida State's a good football team. Florida State dominated Alabama up front. You go back and you watch that tape. They ran for over 200 on Alabama. Okay, so they dominated that game. And if Miami goes out there and they dominate, they cover, they win by more than a touchdown, they're in it. And if you don't believe me, go watch Miami tape this year. It's built different. And not like the kids say built diff. That's not what I'm talking about here.
Yep.
I'm talking about they're built on the line of scrimmage, actually different than they have been in years past.
6-7.
I still don't know what that means.
Me neither.
They say it a lot, though. What does that mean?
I'm starting to see a lot of memes and pictures of like a number 6 next to number 7. Is it good or bad? Let's just figure that out. Is it a positive thing or a negative thing?
Alondra, blank space, Villarreal, you are our youth correspondent here on this show. I need help. We need a little help. What is 6'7"?
Yeah, I like that y'all call me the youth correspondent. I have no idea what the kids are talking about these days. So I have no clue what 6'7" means. I actually tweeted the other day. I was like, #Unk, what does 6'7" mean? And nobody, like, every explanation somebody would tell me, it just confused me further. But they say that it doesn't mean anything, and kids just laugh at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Urban Dictionary. I didn't know if that was actually a thing anymore.
Can Jackson not tell us?
I can try to text him.
AI overview on Google. If you type into Google, what does 6'7" mean? Phrase 6'7" is a viral meme and a slang term used by younger generations that doesn't have a fixed meaning. It is used as a nonsensical, humorous interjection, often accompanied by a specific hand gesture.
It doesn't make sense, though. It doesn't make sense, though.
The soundbite gained popularity on TikTok through video edits featuring NBA basketball player LaMelo Ball, who is 6 feet 7 inches tall.
Okay, so we're starting to get a little origin story here. Okay.
Right, we get the origin story. So how it's used as a meaningless joke. Primary function of the phrase is to be silly, arbitrary joke. It's a kind of brain rot slang. The lack of meaning. The lack of meaning is the point, is what it's saying. What? It can be used as a conversation filler or nonsensical answer to a question. It could also be used to describe something as mid or so-so.
All right.
So it's a nonsensical thing.
Sure. God, I've never felt older and less cool and less in touch with anything that the youth do.
The phrase comes from the repeated lyric 6'7" in the famous song Doot Doot.
Oh, Doot Doot.
Yep.
Yeah, I was right there.
By the rapper Skrilla. I've actually heard of Skrilla.
I've never heard of that.
The song Doot Doot.
Skrilla's not being played in my car.
Yep.
Probably doesn't shock anybody.
Yep, that's kind of what I say, like, when my kids are kind of out to lunch sometimes. They're just doot-dooting. Now I'm going to say they're 6'7". Oop.
All right, we're going to take our last break of the show, give you one last look, maybe quick little thought on the Saints and Giants, get you some of your questions inside the Bayou 4 chat, and we'll do it right here live from Rouse's on this Football Friday.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Once you go there, you can sign up for residential commercial service. They've got the roll-off dumpsters as well, 3 different sizes to choose from. If you don't know which size you're going to choose, don't worry. They're going to help you out. Give them a call at 225-612-2477. Hey, here is my project. Here's what I'm doing at the house. I really need some advice here. What size dumpster do I need? They're going to tell you. And then look, if you gave them bad information, it's okay. They're going to come get the dumpster. They're going to empty it out. They'll bring it right back to you. That's what you're going to get. It's the kind of customer service you get at Trash Rangers.
That's right. They are literally the best at handling your trash. But guess what? Got a brand new website. They got new service. Trash Ranger Sanitation is our portable toilet business for your festival, concert, fair, construction site. Go local. Call Trash Ranger Sanitation and flush away the national competition. For more information, go to trashrangers.com. That's trashrangers.com. Trash Ranger Sanitation. We're number 1 at picking up number 2.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking.
5 bad boys with the power to rock you, blowing your mind, so you gotta get into 5. What you waiting for? If you want to 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
Oh, I thought we figured it out. I thought we had figured it out. Well done, though. I appreciate the elongated song there, Alondra. I want to tell you about Russell Pool Company, russellpools.com. Check them out online. 225-924-2527 is the number. Check out a gallery of work there on the homepage. Check out the financing options they have right there on the homepage. You can see everything they can do for you. It is truly that one-stop shop. We talk about it from construction to maintenance and everything in between. Also, like your retail stuff, like anything you need to buy for your pool, like you don't have to leave Russell Pool Company because they've got everything from start to finish. russellpools.com. All right, let's get to some of the questions inside the Bayou Ford chat. Which of these would you choose to see in their prime? The Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Elton John, MJ, or George Strait?
Mine would be Led Zeppelin. Like the Beatles are, to me, like the obvious. Like that was, I just don't know if I want to be around that many screaming teeny boppers.
Yeah. Gosh, that's a tough one.
You don't like the Beatles, though, which is weird. I didn't
like the Beatles.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of hated on them before. Most influential, maybe the greatest band of all time.
Beatles are great.
But Led Zeppelin's up there.
The Guitar Hero that was Beatles was awesome. It was fun.
Plant, Jimmy
Page,
band,
whatever.
Fun.
George Strait's good, but like I'm gonna see George Strait now. It's gonna be just as good. That was Alondra said. Yeah. I might I don't know. MJ be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. I might go Elton John.
I saw him a couple years ago.
Benny in the
Stadium.
Jets. Benny. That'd be awesome.
He's saying I'm still standing, and he got up, walked around.
I've seen Elton John like 3 times in concert. It's been great every time.
Mm-hmm. And okay, guys, let's rewind a little bit. I never said Roll Tide.
He did.
Okay?
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Jake, is Phillip Rivers still coaching high school football? Yes, he is. In Fairhope, Alabama. St. Michael's, I believe, is the school name. They're really good. They are a really good football team. And Gunnar Rivers is his son and highly recruited quarterback in 2027 class, I believe so.
Let's see. Ask Flynn, why did you say Roll Tide?
I didn't say it.
Ask the bench, biggest blank moment in your career, good or bad?
The blank moment. I had a bunch, I guess. My biggest I'll say my biggest welcome to the NFL moment happened in practice in training camp. Maybe it was OTAs or something. When Charles Woodson picked me off 3 times in practice. And I was like, oh, this is different. He's not where he's supposed to be per the playbook for the defense. He's supposed to be curl flat. Why did he pick this seam route off? You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, so they play different. They're smarter than me. Charles Woodson knows the route combinations when he sees the number 2 receiver go to the flat. He knows what everybody else is doing immediately. So I now have to use my eyeballs to look them off, and I have to, be unpredictable. So I was like, okay, this is a different type of sport here in the National Football League.
Wait a
Learn
minute.
that quick.
You're not supposed to be able to do that,
be there, Charles.
Sir.
You're going to get a negative grade on that one, Charles.
Turns out it's going to be you, bud. It fails the test. Biggest blank moment for me, I think it was really my first preseason game. So we're in shotgun. I think we're in little pony personnel, 20 personnel. So we had 2 running backs is what they considered it at the time. And so no tight ends, but that doesn't matter. But we were running an ISO play right out of gun, and I've got the Mike linebacker, and they Mike 54, Mike 54. I'm like, all right, 54. Blank, that's Zach Thomas.
Yeah.
That's Zach Thomas that I've got on that. That's the 54 fella right there. And I remember in the moment being thinking, I'm on the same field as Zach Thomas.
I know.
I had Derek Brooks was like that my rookie year too.
Yeah. That's always a cool moment for young kids playing. You get to play with guys you've been watching since middle school. It was our 4th preseason game. My rookie year, we're playing the Titans, and Jeff Fox used to like to play his starters 3 quarters in the 4th preseason game, where everybody only played their starters for 1 series. And I remember lining up. I had 2 rookies, 1 undrafted, 1 5th round draft pick at tackles. And it was Kyle Vandenbosch on one side and Javon Curse on one side. I'm like, Javon Curse, the same guy was watching a middle school destroy people? I got to go against him. There's an undrafted right tackle blocking him.
Ooh.
This is going to work out super great.
How'd it go? 20 seconds.
I actually played okay, but he got me a few times.
Yeah, Javon Curse. Julius Peppers had that same impact on me.
I won my job that game.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Those are aliens and built a little different than everybody else. We love you. We appreciate you.
Go football.
Go Saints.
Off the bench.
All right, go to campusfederal.org, Campus Federal Credit Union. When you go to campusfederal.org, though, always remember you can check out all the different checking account options that they have for you, right? There's going to be one for you, whatever your needs are, whatever your family's needs are. They're going to have one for you. That's why they have multiple options, and so you can check out all of that. It is right there on their homepage. Just go to open an account. It's going to pull up all those different ones. But you can apply for an auto loan, a home loan right there on the website. They've got the mobile banking as well in Louisiana, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, in New Orleans, over 85 years, campusfederal.org.
That's right. So if you are ready to bank smarter and keep your money local, choose Campus Federal Credit Union. They've been serving for Louisiana for over 85 years. The same focus today as day one, which is putting members first, and that is Louisiana members first. So stop by any Campus Federal branch or go visit them right now, campusfederal.org.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.